You're listening to the Pillaging Podcast, companion podcast to PillagingJustForFun.com. That's PJ4F.com, the number one podcast in Raider Nation. Tune in every week, wherever podcasts are found. Call in to leave a message to be played on air at 408-909-PJFF. This episode brought to you by DC4L Custom Tees. Check them out at DC4LCustomTees.com. It's time to pillage another podcast. I'm your host, Kenny Stapler.
Yes, you are.
What's cracking, Che?
What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Well, you know it's all good.
Did you get some rest?
You can call it that. We were up till 4 o'clock in the morning last night. You were up even later.
Yeah.
Because you left my house at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, man. I got home about 4:30.
Yeah.
4:30 something. Walked in the door. Went in the kitchen. Grabbed a little snack.
Birds were chirping.
Grabbed a little water. And then just hit the hay, man. Hit the hay.
What was your 4:30 a.m. snack? I'm curious.
A banana.
Oh, that's healthy.
Yeah, it was a banana because I was like, I'm not about to serve myself up a bowl of cereal, sit here and fucking munch on that shit. It's going to take too long. And there wasn't anything like ready to go.
Yeah.
So I was just like, banana, you're going to have to do, dog.
Banana it is.
There it is. I need that potassium.
You can steady catch me making real bad decisions at 4:30 in the morning. and it don't stop with food.
Well, listen. I mean, I did grab a couple tacos on the way out to little taquitos that you had downstairs before I left. So
Yeah.
it wasn't all healthy, dog.
Them little taco hitters.
Yeah.
And that Reaper sauce.
That Reaper sauce, man.
We're on that Reaper sauce.
That Reaper sauce, that shit got some bite.
Well, let's set the table here. First off and foremost, I've been doing a bad job of letting you guys know who the guest is off top. So as a host, I need to be on that. Guest this week is going to be Sean Hildebrandt.
Yeah.
Chiming in from our network and from the Raider Ramble, of course, doing big work. Of course, news. The network name has changed.
Yes, it has.
But the game is still the same.
That's right.
We are now the Crow's Nest Podcast Network.
That's right.
The Crow's Nest Network.
The
Crow's Network.
The Crow's Nest Work.
Any of those will work. That's the bottom line. Also in Crow's Nest land, we are gearing up for the launch of the Crow's Nest podcast proper, The Nest, which will be the flagship show of the network.
That's right.
And that's going to be a no holds barred show. Everything goes on that show.
No holds barred, man. You never know. You never know who's going to show up. You might get Hoaxer in here himself.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a big promise right there.
Fucking tiny Zeus Lister might show up up in this bitch.
So all of that went well. We were up late last night producing the intro music for that.
Yeah.
And there was no holds barred on the intro music.
Yeah.
Some classics.
It was bumping. It was bumping in here. There was head bobbing. There was chelas. It was a good time.
It was a great time.
It was productive, though.
It was cool getting down with you on a musical level.
Hell yeah.
That was the first time for us, but I thought we did well, man.
It won't be the last.
Will not be the last.
Tell you that right now. It won't be the last.
We got some interludes. We got some sound drops to collect, but we do got our segments.
Yes, we do.
So to let you guys know, those of you guys that are listening, the expected launch date of that podcast is going to be the first week of March. For now, I'm going to say this now. This could change, but for now, it's looking like that's probably going to show up on your Pillaging stream.
Yeah.
So if you've subscribed to us on your podcast app, it should just show up right there. There's no need to go look for us anywhere else. That's all depends on our hosting plan and all that. But I think we're going to be able to squeeze it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're going to hit him with that. That's what she said.
That's what she said. Yeah. And it will be broadcasting live on radio station KUNT. It's a little fuzzy, but you can get it in.
Yeah. Look at what Bob. I'm sorry. I was looking over at the chat. Bobby Wasabi said you need to get the Malcolm up in the studio, man. It's gonna be no holds bar like that. We got to get Malcolm for sure.
All due respect, I'm not bringing that guy inside my house. He's a bull in the china shop, and yeah. Shout out to everybody on the YouTube stream right now. Bobby Wasabi, the good Doc, Dapper Dan in the house, Raider VC coming from Canada, Sean Garcia, Raider Vegan, everybody in the house, all the usual suspects, and a few silent ones. There's
always a few silent ones.
Shout out to Perry. Right. Shout out to Perry. I know you're watching. Shout out to Mojo Raider. I know you're watching too. some diehard pillagers right there, some original pillagers right there. Also, in terms of setting the table, I want to say thank you for everyone that continues to donate. You can find the donation link in the profile of pretty much any of our social media accounts, including right here on YouTube. Also, merchandise is still up there. The promo code has changed. The promo code is now PJ4F, PJ the number 4F. That's going to get you a free T-shirt anytime you buy 2. And I got some tailgate shirts left over. We should start maybe giving those away on the air.
Yeah, man. We should. We got a lot of them.
Just big boy sizes are left. I got 2X's only.
Okay.
And I got to ship some out. I got to ship one out to Gent this week. It's his birthday. So I got to get one to him.
Hey, you never know. It's winter, dog. Everybody puts on that winter coat. That's true. It might be a little chonchito right now. A little gordito. So, that double XL might come in handy.
Try to hide that ponce.
Yeah. Hide that ponche, dog.
The ponche infused ponce. Yeah, that ponce.
Yeah.
But yeah, make sure you check in with DC4LCustomTees.com. Also, make sure you check out OneNationFanwear.com.
Oh, yeah.
That's our boy, Just Win Johnny, Hyro Graphics. He just launched his own clothing line. He's going to help us out with some graphics here, too, for the live stream, it looks like. Mm-hmm. Well, he's a busy man right now, but hopefully he can get on that soon.
But he's motivated, dog. That guy's on it. He's been busting out designs left and right.
Yeah, that's true.
So I trust him. I trust that he's going to come through.
He's fired up.
In the clutch.
Also, under a new name is our sister show, Just Win Ladies, now going by Ladies of Darkness.
That's right.
Sean Garcia says, I'm looking like Reno 911. I don't know.
He got the tiny shirts on, dog?
Nah, never that.
The roller skates?
I get that a lot, though. I get it a lot that I look like a cop, so I don't know what that's all about. But, really quick, too, before we get started, just want to apologize for last week if you were on the video stream or if you were going back to find the video stream and you couldn't find it. We did have some technical issues with the sound. We got that figured out this week, although I'm getting a little bit of a crackle here. I'm pretty sure that's my audio driver. It's minor compared to what we had last week. You couldn't hear the callers. Sound quality wasn't up to the par. We figured out what that was.
Yeah.
Minor oversight, but we fixed it. But because of that, we did take down the stream, and we took down the stream the week before that due to copyright issues.
Right.
Or supposed copyright
issues.
Supposed
copyright issues.
Better watch your mouth who you calling Reno 911. Watch your goddamn mouth.
Dangle!
But is the table set?
The table's set.
Everything's there?
Yes.
We don't fuck with salad forks.
No, we don't.
No salad forks.
No salad forks, dog.
So I guess it's time.
Yes. It is.
It's my favorite time of the week.
It's my favorite time of the week. It's my favorite time of the day.
It's chelas con che.
It's chelas con che. And see, we got a little mixture going on here. So I brought some Lagunitas little something ale for your boy Kenny, and I'll be drinking one of those a little bit later on in the show as well.
Yeah,
but I know my boy, he don't like the strong stuff, so I had to bring him, that good little something.
Little brown sugar in it.
Yeah, a little brown sugar, a little. Want some brown sugar. So, but I got this delicious, trust me when I say it's delicious.
It's delicious.
Elysian. Space Dust.
Okay.
IPA. For those of you, it's camouflaging. That's a hop, by the way. That's the little character they have. They have a little hop on the bottle.
Let me see that label.
He's green, man. He's green. So he's he's blending into the background right now.
He's throwing up all over the damn label.
He's blowing up space dust. Throwing up that space dust.
He's letting you know this beer is not to be trifled with.
But this is a delicious beer, man. It's a go-to when I'm amongst friends who like to dabble in the IPAs. We usually cop a couple of these, the big bottles, and share them. It's an 8.2%. So it's packing a little punch.
Yeah,
packing a little punch. But your boy, he likes to get punched. I'll take some punches, dog. All right. I got a chin. I got a chin on me.
I used to say, I got to say, on the strength of the segment, I didn't mention it in the intro, but Che's quite the celebrity now. the celebrity.
The celebrity. Who said that? I think Bobby said that.
Yes.
I think Bobby said he's a celebrity.
You got your own shirt now.
I do, man. That's amazing.
That's not the proper response. You got your own shirt now.
You goddamn right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Got your own catchphrase on there. Ain't nobody made a shirt for Kenny yet.
Not yet.
I ain't really got a catchphrase, though.
It's going to be in the works, though, dog.
No.
Maybe it doesn't need to be. You're the captain of the ship. Maybe you're just behind the wheel.
Yo no soy marinero.
Soy capitán. Soy capitán.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's what it should say. That's what it should say. Your shirt should just say that shit.
Soy capitán. Yeah.
Yeah, but your boy's got a shirt, man. This is amazing. Your boy Dan from DC. Oh no, your boy Dan from DC4L put that shirt together. He was just like, yo, he sent it out on Twitter. I didn't even realize that he was actually gonna do it. But he was like, what about a catchphrase shirt, Che? And I was like, I sent him a little GIF. I was like, cool, like, you goddamn right, let's do it. And then before you knew it, like 2 hours later, the dude had the shirt done.
And you got the nice "Do the Right Thing" font.
Yeah, the "Do the Right Thing" font.
Yeah.
You pointed that out, and I was like, that's right. That's where I know that font from. That "Do the Right Thing," because you got to do the right thing.
You got that new Jack shirt.
What are you going to do, man? You got to tell him what to do. You got to do the right thing.
Always
do the right thing.
do the right thing.
But that shirt, man, it's special. The first shirt that I've ever been on. That's a fact.
Right.
That's a fact. And so those of you who are fans of the show and you guys want to go out there and support your boy, man, go out there, cop that shirt, man. DC4L putting it together. And they've been doing all kinds of custom shirts. Bobby was on here last week. If you guys were on the live stream, you got to see his custom shirt. He had a little custom shirt on with his dog on there, with Bobby Boy on there. So, you know, Dan's hooks it up, man. Hit him up. I'm sure he'll put something together for you, too. But go out there, definitely cop those shirts. And I'm sure Just When Ladies of Darkness will be putting out a new shirt that matches their name now.
Yeah.
So go cop that, too.
That's exciting. They got a new logo and all that. So, yeah, real exciting stuff. We're going to have to change this shit to Piche4F pretty soon. Pretty soon. Don't get too comfortable.
Nah, dog. I'm not. I'm not big-headed, dog.
No, we're excited.
I'm humble over here.
We're excited. It's a fresh shirt.
Yeah, no, I'm super excited. And your boy Dan immediately shipped one out to me.
That's cool.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
So, Dan, you're the man, dog. You're the man. Keep doing what you're doing, dog. We love what you're doing, man.
Yeah. Dapper Dan just said he used to smoke space dust.
Oh, shit. He's on that fucking Cheech and Chong?
Yeah.
What movie's that? Fucking Chong comes back from fucking outer space. He gets abducted by the aliens. And he comes back with fucking space coke. And fucking he gives some to fucking Cheech. And the movie just ends them fucking flying into outer space. He just rages and fucking blows out the house. Oh, shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what your boy Dapper Dan's on. He was smoking that KJ. Smoking that Carl Joseph, I guess.
Oh, shit.
But let's get it rolling, man. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Jared Cook voted to the AFC Pro Bowl squad. Cook will replace tight end Travis Kelce and what will be his first career trip to the annual All-Star game at Camping World Stadium in Orlando, Florida.
Well deserved, dog.
Yeah, first time.
Yeah. You got to give him a... Put your hands together for me. Put your hands together.
Right. Cook is the first Raider to be named to the 2019 Pro Bowl after setting career highs across the board, including receptions, 68 receptions, 896 receiving yards, and 6 touchdowns, each of which either tied for the team lead or outright led the Silver and Black in 2018. Cook trailed 4 100-yard contests on the season, tied for third most among all tight ends in the NFL, en route to the most receiving yards by a Raiders tight end in a single season since when?
Since 1986?
Correct. Damn. Look at you on that 2-minute drill.
No, that's nonsense. I was just looking at your notes. I got good eyesight, dog. What can I say? I'm sneaky like that.
Yeah.
Don't open up your notebook around me, dog. 'Cause I get straight A's on tests.
You get that. So congratulations to Jared Cook representing the Silver and Black out there at the Pro Bowl. Somebody has to. I'm glad it was you.
That's right.
Khalil Mack will not return to Oakland in 2019 to play against the Raiders because the Raiders will be playing the Chicago Bears in London.
Oh.
So,
No. I like the twist that you put on that.
And
The little twist.
that was a little clickbait.
You threw people off. You made them think we knew something, and then you just let them know like that's the obvious, man.
That's obvious.
Because we're playing in London, dog.
We're in London. We don't even know if we're playing in Oakland. I mean, let's get that straight.
That's right. But at the same time, you still left it open, right?
Still left it open. Hey,
it's open.
It's a likely
It's
possibility.
open-ended, dog.
Likely possibility.
Open-ended statement, dog.
Shout out to Viral Wonder. Shout out to D-Man 77720
Okay.
on the YouTube
All
live
day.
stream.
Look at that.
All day.
All day. Look at the chat's popping, dog.
It's popping. It's cracking. If you listen to the audio feed, make sure you check out the video stream on Sunday nights. It's Monday night right now. It's a holiday weekend, but check it out. It's a little something different. You don't have to catch the whole thing because you're going to listen to it on your drive to work anyways.
True.
But crack open a chela.
Hell yeah.
Put it on your Xbox. Put it on your PlayStation. What have you. Put it on your laptop. Put it on your projector.
Yeah.
Put it on.
Put it on.
Put it on.
Put it on.
What's up, Raider Cody, man? We miss you, brother.
What
miss
up,
you.
Cody?
We miss you, brother. Also joining the live chat right there,
Yeah.
just so you know. Marshawn Lynch admits to attempting to light a blunt on the Davis torch. Didn't have to admit to that. It was pretty damn obvious what you was trying to do. It was not a Lincoln log. It was for sure a blunt. I know my man ain't smoking them overpriced backwoods, though.
Right.
Right. You keep it real with the Phillies. You know what a good blunt is the White Owl and the Garcia Vega.
Okay.
They don't get enough love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can go in on the crow's nest. though.
There you go.
We'll talk about why.
There you go.
But Lynch admits to it. He says, I did. True. I think it was only right to send the Raiders off in a real Oakland way. Mm-hmm. And in regards to the NFL's response or what it might be, he says, I don't think they caught on yet, but I'm pretty sure now at this point something will take place. As you guys know, there's currently no NFL policy in regards to lighting a blunt off of an eternal flame. But that could all change next year.
Hey, man, they need to just go ahead and get rid of that shit anyways. Like, dude's not playing. He was, even if he decided to come back next season, there should be nothing. Okay? Weed's legalized. And although they may have maybe they don't want that as their look.
Yeah.
I mean, the bottom line is it's out there, it's being used, and it's legal. So how are you going to sit around and punish people, especially somebody that's not playing, though? Somebody's not playing.
Fact is, my man didn't even get it lit.
That's right. He attempted.
He didn't hit it.
He tried.
So no harm, no foul.
No harm, no foul. I'm sure he went out to the parking lot, found somebody that could help him out, though. I'm just saying.
Let me get that lighter.
I'm just saying. He didn't have to go too far to get that lit, dog.
I want to know if he gave the lighter back because there's a lot of lighter bandits out there.
They probably told him he could keep whatever he wanted, man. They might have even given him their car.
I got a mason jar full of lighters that I've stolen throughout the years. I haven't bought a lighter since like 1997. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Just watch your lighter around.
So when you're talking about he might have jacked that lighter, there's some people that jack lighters. You're talking about yourself specifically.
Specifically. Make no mistake about it.
Whenever you see Kenny, you always talk about how you used to have a lighter. Man, I used to have a lighter. I saw Kenny the other day. I used to have a lighter.
That's when I go to the bathroom. I'm like, oh, I'll be right back.
Oh, man.
Of course, the NFL can only punish Lynch if he decides to play another year of football. And at this point, it's not clear what the running back is going to do. Lynch's contract with the Raiders is set to expire in March, which means he could end up retiring. Beast Mode sounded open to playing in 2019, but he still hasn't made any decisions.
That's right.
He's going to smoke that blunt and let you know later.
That's right.
I'm going to get back.
I'll get back to you after I light a few more of these bitches.
He might have his own flame in the house. Just a little mini one right
He
there.
might have his own blunt, dog. Just saying.
After last week's episode, I decided to dig up this quote and these stats to further hammer home the point that Carr can thrive under Gruden. After the game against the Broncos, the Christmas Eve victory,
That's right.
he's talked about basically being under fire all season long in the pocket, the Tom Cable system, whatever you want to call it, the rookie tackles, whatever you want to blame it on.
Yeah.
After last week's episode, I decided to dig up this quote and these stats to further hammer home this point one more time. He said, it helped me get better, understanding in the pocket that, hey, it's not going to be perfect at times this year and as I'm used to. It's made me a better player, to be honest. Carr said that during the press conference again. Let's look at the numbers. In 2016, Carr under pressure. QB rating, 70.
Uh-huh.
Last 7 games of 2018, a 102.66. With the ever-popular Tom Cable returning in 2019, Carr's ability to extend plays, major key.
Yes.
Major key.
Absolutely. He's got to use them legs, dog. He's got to use them legs. And that I think Gruden's talked about it. He wants him using his athleticism, and he wants him using his instincts, man. Just use your natural, born, God-given instincts, dog. You're an athlete. Don't be afraid to be one once in a while.
Damn.
You don't have to sit around in the pocket all the time, dog. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not shooting. No shots, dog. No shots. Because I've gone to bat for Carr. Okay, so you already know where I stand. Carr's our guy, but the dude we've seen what he could do.
Yeah.
When he decides he's gonna go, he can go. So get yourself going, dog. Use those legs. You're pretty fucking well, kept athlete, man. You can tell he takes pride in being in shape. Working out and stuff.
Yeah.
He's always got the jersey all nice and tucked. He's showing off the guns and stuff, right?
He's not Jay Cutler sucking down heaters on the sideline.
He's not Tom Brady either, right? He don't look like Tom Brady, all broken down, look dad bod and shit like that, right? He's in shape. He's in shape.
You saying Tom Brady has a dad bod?
Man, he's got more than a dad bod, dog.
Yeah.
He might have fucking Theo bod.
I can't tell underneath that big fucking coat.
He's got that Theo bod, dog. He's got them fucking chi-chis.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got that fucking, the Theos, your Theos, if you got like a family reunion, you're at the beach or something, and they got the shorts are barely hanging on, dog.
They got them leopard
barely
skin.
hanging on. You just got a little bit of fucking crack hanging out the back. They got the chi-chis and the 12-pack of beer sitting in his belly right there. That's that Theo bod, dog.
He's got them party shorts on.
That's right, man. It's always a party when your Theo's around.
That's true.
That's my Theo's. I'm telling. I'll let you know.
My Theos are all dead. Rest in peace. It's too much party.
Oh.
Too much party, bro. Too much party.
It happens.
What were those print pants back in the 90s? The Zubos, the Zubies.
Are you
Remember the NFL pants?
You talking about them fucking? They look like goddamn zebra pants.
Yeah. My uncle always wore those, man. He was a Niner fan. He always had them red and gold.
Oh, the worst color pattern you could get.
Foul, bro. Foul.
Those are gross.
With the red and black Niners snapback. I don't know. We had a cutout right there.
Yeah,
we're back though.
As long as you guys are hearing us, man. But we're getting a little cut in and out in the headphones. Just to let you know,
we're gonna keep it moving.
Zumbas. When Stakanova said Zumbas.
The Zumbas.
Stakanova got a pair of Zumbas in his closet right now.
Zumbas. I don't know, man. I don't know which one it was. Y'all know what pants I'm talking about.
Zoobs.
Hopefully none of y'all bought them. I know Mark Davis got a Zuby duffel bag he likes to travel with on them Southwest flights. Real comfortable. Real comfy, Mark Davis. Oklahoma quarterback Kyler Murray declares for the NFL draft and leaves the Oakland A's in the win for the time being. I bring this up for 2 reasons. Number 1, it could alter the top of the draft in terms of teams that are willing to trade up, get a quarterback.
Absolutely.
Looking at you, Miami. I'm looking at you, Giants. Or it could not.
Jacksonville.
We talked about that. Secondly, is he a viable project to eventually replace Carr? Because all you Carr bashers, they're going to take a quarterback in the first round.
Right.
We're going to talk about this a little bit more later. I'm going to tell you it does neither.
We're going to beat the horse again?
We're going to beat the Kyler Murray horse. It does neither. No one's going to invest in what might be a possible 2-sport athlete. Would you invest in a 2-sport athlete at quarterback? Would you do that?
Not at quarterback. Hell no.
Never that, right?
Hell no, dog.
Nah, never.
Come on now. That's just fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Come on now. This isn't Bo Jackson, dog. I heard somebody say it. Somebody on Twitter, I think, trying to make some kind of comparison. I'm like, right now, dude, just go slap yourself right now. Just go somewhere, go in the corner and slap yourself. There's anybody that wants to compare Kyler Murray to possibly the greatest athlete ever to fucking be born. You crazy, dog. Come on now. That guy was superhuman, and then until he wasn't. Okay.
Don't slap yourself. Slap your mama, and then sit there and have to explain to her why you're smacking the shit out of her.
Slap your mama back in time to the point where you weren't born yet.
Smack your mom, and she'll be like, "Why are you smacking me?" And then you feel the pain. When you have to explain it to your mom, that's when you're going to feel the pain. It's far greater than smacking yourself. Far greater than smacking yourself.
D-Man said, Oakland getting Murray. The Oakland A's, that is.
Possibly. Hey, man, I'd love to see my A's get Murray. I'd love to see my A's get Murray. That'd be the smart decision by Murray. Longer career, more money, less contact. Let's talk about two sport athletes for a quick minute.
Yeah.
Danny Ainge comes to mind. Michael Jordan comes to mind.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, Bo Jackson we talked about.
But Michael Jordan wasn't a two-sport athlete at the same time.
Not at the same time. Not at the same time.
Come on now.
But we brought this up last night. Deion Sanders.
That's right.
Who
honestly
never played two contact sports at the same time.
No.
He never tackled anybody.
He wasn't about that contact sport.
He wasn't about that life.
He wasn't.
No.
He wasn't about that.
So,
So that makes it possible for him to have longevity.
Yeah.
Because he didn't like that contact, though.
Maybe.
I don't even know that he made a whole lot of contact with his bat.
Yeah.
Just saying. Bunts.
Bunts. That's it.
That's it. Move on.
Fact.
And you know what that means?
Yeah.
It's time for Silver and Black Facts. Last week we focused on quarterbacks, and we paired up free agent quarterback class, and we let you know.
There's nothing out there.
There ain't nothing out there. This ain't the time. Come back. Don't text me during the show. All that. This week we focus on running backs. So let's look at the active running backs we have right now on the roster. We're going to focus on the top three.
Okay.
Raiders running backs overall PFF grade and position rank in 2018. Marshawn Lynch, a 74.1, ranked 27th out of 72. Obviously didn't play a full season. Doug Martin, a 67.7, ranked 46 out of 72. Not quite the middle of the pack, a little bit lower. Jalen Richard, a 67, and ranked 48 out of 72. Now, Jalen Richard has found himself a place as a gadget player, the Darren Sproles of this offense. There's nothing wrong with that. He found his identity, an identity that you and I and Raider Nation already knew he had.
Right.
Just waiting for John Gruden to come along, witness it, and implement it, right?
Absolutely.
Not to say that he can't tote the rock, not to say he can't run between the tackles. He can. He's got that quick move. He's got that burst, but excels in catching the ball out of the backfield. Great mix-it-up dude. The fact that he can do both lets you know when he's back there, it's not automatically a passing play. So we like Jalen Richard. Sean's going to come on the show tonight and talk to you about why he needs to be re-signed. So we don't want to spend a whole lot of time on that.
I like it.
Marshawn Lynch, big question mark. Big question mark.
Yep.
We don't even know if he's coming back. Kane will tell you this. I'll tell you exactly what Kane's going to tell you. If we're not playing in Oakland, Marshawn Lynch ain't playing.
Nope.
And I don't think Marshawn Lynch is going to go to another team.
Hell no. I saw somebody being stupid on Twitter saying that too. Oh, Marshawn is going to come to, what do they say, Houston or something like that? Marshawn is going to come to Houston. I'm like, are you?
Why did you just say Houston? I was thinking in my head like Houston.
Yeah,
like,
dude. I'm like, get the.
And that's an actual example.
Out of here, dog.
I was thinking of Houston as like a bullshit example. Like, why would he come back and play for Houston? And you're like, this has actually happened.
That's what was said, man. And I just, I don't like to get involved in the nonsensical arguments that go on Twitter, and there's a lot of them.
That's why you never post shit.
Yeah, I just kind of just stay out of it, dog.
That's why Chase is just steady silent on Twitter.
I stay silent, then I'll just pop off one night, like middle of the night, just send some fucking gif out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I see these arguments going on, dog, and I'm like, dog, you guys sound like morons right now.
Yeah.
You really think whoever you were, I don't even remember who you were, dog. Obviously you weren't a Raider fan. You think that he's going to go to Texans. Come on. But whoever you were, if you really thought Marshawn would come back and go to Tech, why?
Yeah.
What? Give me your reasons. Like, that's just stupid. Yeah, Marshawn's going to come back and he's going to play for Houston because why not? Because he's fucking an Oakland native and he was already done with the game.
Yeah.
The guy had already retired. He was good. And then he said, you know what? Let me go back and play for my hometown team. Let me really rep for Oakland. So if he gets another shot to play in Oakland, I think he'll be here.
Yeah.
If we're not in Oakland, I think that's it. I think Marshawn walks away. He's had a great career. He's got all this other stuff going on in his life, right? He's an entrepreneur. He's got his businesses going, and he's helping out his community. Like, the dude's got a lot going on. He doesn't really need to play football. He wants to play football for the Raiders if they're in Oakland.
No Oakland, no Marshawn.
That's right.
It's a wrap.
That's it, man.
It's a blunt wrap.
Fact.
Raiders running backs, yards after contact per attempt and position rank. Marshawn Lynch, 3.46, ranked 6th out of 72. Got no reason to believe that win and hold pace.
Right.
D-Wash is not on this list. Just didn't really have the
He just didn't get
the workload.
He didn't get the touches, dog.
We like D-Wash. We like him.
Yeah.
Jalen Richard, 2.95, 24th out of 72. He's up there. Doug Martin, 2.72. Just a few ticks down, but ranked pretty much middle of the pack at 44th out of 72 running backs. Doug Martin, though, I like Doug Martin. I wouldn't be mad if we brought Doug Martin back. A lot of people chomping at the bit, though. Need to sign a free agent running back. We're about to get into that. Right now, I got a list of running backs for you. Okay?
Yeah.
Got a list of running backs for you. This is a long list. I'm not going to go. Yeah, you see that. You've seen that. I'm not going to go through this whole list.
Is that every fucking running back in the NFL right there?
It's every free agent running back ranked and assembled by Mike over there at PFF_Raiders. Make sure you follow him at PFF_Raiders. Make sure you follow him. PFF catered to the Raider Nation. A lot of people in the live chat right now, I just see Ingram. It's like Ingram wallpaper right now in the Raider chat. I get you. I got you. I see you.
Yeah.
And there's a reason for that. And we're just going to concentrate on the top, like 1, 2, 3, like top 10.
There you go. That's a good number.
Top of this list, no surprise, Le'Veon Bell. 2018 grade was a 0.0.
It's surprising since he didn't touch the field.
And he's on top of the list.
Right.
But you know why. You know why.
Yep.
Malcolm Brown, coming from the Rams, 83.3, age 26. Frank Gore, an 82, but age 36. I'm not touching Frank Gore.
Nope.
You're not touching Frank Gore.
Nope.
Props to Frank Gore.
Yeah.
Mark Ingram, the second.
Yeah.
Just want to make that clear. The second.
There's two of them.
81.1, age 29, coming off a big season for the Saints, doing well. He's a free agent. Got to feel like the Saints are going to move on from him. He's top 3. He's a top 3 in that class.
Well, I mean, even more so, Kamara without Ingram was out the first 6 games of the season, and Kamara lit it up, dog. They really don't need him. And as a matter of fact, I think it just complicates things because they want to get them both in, get the touches, whatnot. They look at Ingram as more of the bruising back, right? And Kamara's more of the finesse.
Yeah.
But Kamara can do it all. So let him go. Let Kamara be the star of the show. Ingram goes on, and he's probably going to do big things for somebody else, be the number 1 back.
He is. And Raider Nation, I see you guys are excited about Ingram. There's a lot of other fan bases excited about possibly signing Ingram. And, just temper the expectations. That's going to drive the price up. So
right.
I think Ingram is a logical fit, but I think he's a logical fit for a lot of teams, which almost takes him off my board because I just don't see. Now, Viral Wonder says Ingram's only getting $4 million this year. That's true. But we'll see because that bidding war is about to go up. It's
true.
Last year's draft class for running backs is not this year's draft class for running backs. Ice Cold Honky chiming in says we need Elijah Holyfield.
All right.
Okay.
Ice Cold Honky.
Say what you want about Honky, but he knows
he's got his college down, right?
He's got his cutty players, bro.
Cutty.
Cuts. Also on this list, Damian Williams, 79.6, coming off the Chiefs. Another old timer on this list. Now, this is a guy. It's not a hot take. This is a hot take. This is not my want. I want to make this clear. It's not my wish list. But I think this is a hot take for sure because I don't even want to say it right now.
Let it go, man.
I think the most likely vet running back the Raiders are going to pick up this offseason at age 34, Adrian Peterson.
Oh.
That's a hot take. Make it clear that's not my wish list now. That's not my want. But, unless the Raiders want to get into a bidding war for Le'Veon Bell, which they can.
Yeah.
Dapper Dan said his son has an NBA package. We're not discussing that right now on the live stream. I don't care how your son's built, okay? Don't be airing that stuff out, all right? All right, I happen to got a UFC package.
Oh,
All right, what I'm saying is, it's taking a couple hits. All right, might look a little cauliflower like down there, but it's ready to rumble. It's ground and pound all day. Just saying, it's ground and pound all day. That's not my new catchphrase, by the way, Dan. That is not my new catchphrase.
put it on a t-shirt.
Do not put that on a t-shirt.
Ground and pound all day.
Also on this list is your boy, C.J. Anderson, looking a little husky. When he took the field, now you know why. Boy's looking a little husky.
Yeah.
Did work in the postseason, though.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
C.J. Anderson finished with a 76.6.
I mean, he did some work late in the season and into the playoffs for the Rams, right? He was doing some big things those last few games. Yeah.
Big things, but I mean, that's in the postseason in a small snapshot. Small window. So, my UFC package can't fit through a small window. So I'm going to say no to C.J. Anderson. Next up on this list is a name you may recognize, Mr. Upright, Mr. Hit Me in the Helmet, Mr. Latavius Murray, 76.2. I'm going to say no.
Okay.
I'm going to say no.
A-Train, huh? L-Train.
L-Train.
L-Train, not A-Train.
And we're going to finish this off with Mike Davis, Cameron Artis-Payne, and last but not least, Marshawn Lynch at a 74.1, 33 years old. So if you're going to replace Lynch with a guy for one season until you wait, I don't know why, man, but just Peterson, bro. I don't know why.
Seems like it's...
I don't know why.
You got that feeling, huh?
I just got a feeling.
You got that feeling, dog.
There's little like sparkle emojis around his name.
I got it. Dun, dun. I can feel it, baby. I got it.
I can feel it.
Shit, man. I need to perm my hair out right now.
No, you don't. You ain't got to do all that, bro. Watts Raider says CJ did not fit Gruden, I guess. I think, Gruden is looking for a guy down the stretch of the season there. We brought CJ in for, what was it, the last 4 or 5 games is when he showed up in camp. Just see him on the field. He did well. He did well. But I just his fitness, I think you just want to take a look at him. Hey, why not? Let's take a shot on this guy. We brought 75,000 guys in the offseason.
It's true.
Why not bring in C.J. Anderson there in week 12 or whatever it was? Good for him, man. He showed up. He bulldozed some fools. He made some plays. I was happy to see C.J. get it. But I think just as far as like the shape he was in, I know C.J.'s never been like the specimen, but seeing him in that uniform, my man was looking like help me out, Trent Richardson. My man was looking like Trent Richardson, bro. And he did well, so that's cool. But I don't think Gruden, what he saw was like, nah, we're going to pass. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, makes sense.
Somebody just called me Chuck Liddell, Kenny Liddell.
Kenny Liddell.
I party like Chuck Liddell, I'll tell you that.
Oh, man. Chuck Liddell. Kenny, you got that little Chuck Liddell?
I do.
That little Chuck Liddell belly right there? That little Chuck Liddell, that baby Chuck Liddell?
I got
a little bit. I got a little baby Chuck Liddell too, man.
But anyways, man. So that's the top. That's the top tier of your running back free agent class.
There you go.
Pretty slim pickings.
It is slim pickings, man. Yeah. I mean, there's some guys that you could take a chance on, but no one that you're gonna really want to throw a whole lot of cash at.
No.
Damian Williams, by the way, I think Damian Williams I think they already worked something out with him to bring him back. So I don't even know that he's going to be necessarily on the list, come next week. He might already have the deal signed and shit. KC was talking about signing him, keeping him
around.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
which makes sense because Hunt's gone, right?
Yeah. I mean, we're going to get into this right now with Sean. We're going to talk about it more with Kane. So we're going to leave this right here. Again, just setting the table.
That's right.
Putting them real nice linen napkins down.
All right.
Them nice ones.
The white ones.
Yeah.
The ones that it's almost sad to use them.
Nah, I've used the shit out of them napkins, bro.
You always don't want to use them. You don't want to make them dirty, man.
Nah, I'd use the shit out of them because they ain't mine. I know they're going to Cintas at the end of the week. They're going to come back nice and clean.
Cintas.
I'll be blowing my nose and everything in them shits.
He said, I'll be right back. I got to the restroom right now.
I'll take it to the bathroom.
We'll take this little bad boy to the restroom real quick.
Them hoes don't stand a chance.
I'll bring you a package.
I'll be asking for extra, too, like the hotel. Can I get some extra towels? That's the tablecloth, sir. You heard what I said. Let me get some more towels.
It's getting messy over here, okay? I need to re-up right now. Let me re-up right now, dog.
We're going to come back. We're going to take a short pause. We're going to come back after the break with Sean Hildebrandt.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to run the 2-minute drill this week.
Oh.
Last week, we put it on him, man.
Oh, man. Kenny, your boy over here is no holds barred on this fucking 2-minute drill, man. He's just devastating people left and right.
Austin, if you're listening to the show right now, which I don't expect you are, but if you're listening to the show right now, I want to say I apologize. Usually, after every guest appearance, I get a DM immediately while on air. While on air. Thanks for having me on the show.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I haven't heard from Austin since. Okay. And we message. You know, I give him dabs for the Chris Townsend show. He goes on there.
Yeah.
By the way, for everyone hating on 95.7 The Game for not covering the Raiders, check out Chris Townsend on 90. He's doing an awesome job covering the Raiders. I don't know if he still is, but he was doing a great job. Austin Gale killing it on there.
There you go.
Austin Gale not going to talk to me no more. Austin Gale probably never come on the show again. Austin Gale has not left his house since last Sunday. I must have blacked out when I made those questions.
Yo, bro.
But I'm thinking, man, Pro Football Focus, man. I'm not going to let him off easy. These guys got algorithms.
Oh, you didn't let him off easy, Doug. Not at all.
Austin Gale sitting behind a computer like for Superman 3. Remember Richard Pryor's computer? Superman 3? You remember that? You don't remember the supercomputer from Superman 3?
No, man. No, I know.
Man, Richard Pryor was in Superman 3.
I know he was in Superman
Get
3.
your shit together,
I don't remember
Trey.
no goddamn supercomputer,
Bruh.
dog.
Get your shit together and go watch Superman 3. Okay?
You know what? I got the whole fucking set at the house. I'm going to go home right after the damn show. I'm going to go watch Superman 3 just to see this damn supercomputer. I'm going to take a screenshot, dog. I'm going to take a picture on my phone and send that shit to you.
You have to I don't know, but like Photoshop me in as Richard Pryor. Austin Gale is
With
Zod.
the mustache. With the mustache, too. I'm going to give you the fucking...
Yeah, do it.
You got to have the mustache. You're going to be Richard Pryor, man.
If you could put a pic in the stash too, that would be cool. Austin Gale as Zod, because he's got the beard. He's got the Zod beard. And I'm just saying, bro. I'm not going to say I went easy on Sean this week, but
okay.
maybe a little bit more in his wheelhouse.
You brought it back. You brought it back maybe a couple steps.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know, Pro Football Focus Analyst of the Year, Austin Gale. Austin, I get it, man. You probably don't get out a whole lot because you're really about it. You're really about that
Hell
life.
yeah, that man's working, dog.
And so the fact that you didn't know about the theater in Cleveland,
Yeah.
you probably never seen a show there.
Yeah.
I know you're from the 510, but I had to go in on Ohio.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
you maybe didn't know that the Raiders played their first game in Kezar Stadium, but you should.
And now he does.
Now you know. And now you know. So, but in the end, we did get 2 questions wrong. Let me say that it was Alzado that fought Ali. We know that.
That's right. So you get a point for that one.
You get a point for that. It was Wisniewski was not drafted by the Raiders. He was drafted by the Cowboys.
There you go.
The Raiders traded for his player rights on draft day.
There you go.
So a bit of a loophole. We gave you that one. You ended up with 6 out of 20. You're currently tied for the lead
Yeah.
with Ray Aspudia,
That's right.
who we were up in his wheelhouse.
We were up in his
I was
wheelhouse.
way up in that wheelhouse.
You were there. You threw
Yeah.
him some. You say, hey, man, this is your shit right here.
If I was any more up in his wheelhouse, this podcast would be X-rated. It might already be X-rated. Might already be. Yes, Stack. I know the PFF offices are in Cincinnati. I know that. They're not in Cleveland. It's like 120 miles away. But just know where you're at.
It's Ohio, dog. The point is it's Ohio, okay?
You know, L.A. is a 5-hour drive from here. Ask me some questions about L.A. I can answer them. Maybe not all of them. One of these days, I'll run this drill myself.
Oh, shit.
Shay will grill me. Maybe we'll take turns.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Never trust Ohio Cats. Viral Wonder says, hey, to be fair, Austin ain't an Ohio Cat, and Austin's a dude. He's a dude. And I trust him. Don't trust me, apparently, is the theme. Don't trust your boy Kenny.
Oh, man. Those questions are devastating, dog.
Devastating.
Devastating.
No one said it was going to be easy. You think it's easy to go down the field in 2 minutes, score a touchdown?
No.
Okay, then. It's a 2-minute drill. It's not the scripted 20-play drive. It's not the name of the segment. It's not that catchy.
Sometimes you gotta convert a 3rd and 15, dog. Okay,
Yes.
Sometimes you got to convert a 3rd and 15, okay?
Not everybody's Drew Brees.
You know?
I'm just saying.
That's right.
All right, so we're gonna get up out of here,
Yeah,
and we're gonna talk to Sean Hildebrandt.
that's right.
We'll be right back.
I'm going to get a refill because it's time for more chelas.
There you do it.
Yeah.
You do it. Maybe don't hold back. If you got another space dust,
I didn't bring another space dust.
Okay.
I didn't bring another space dust. Dog, I wasn't sure if you wanted to get down, dog. But listen, say no more. That won't happen again.
all right.
I'm just bringing the strong stuff now.
I'm just feeling it. That's all.
There you go.
I'm just feeling it.
You'll be all right. This something. It'll take care of you, dog.
All right, cool. We'll be right back with Sean Hildebrandt.
Yeah.
Once again, it's Sean. What's up, Sean? How you living, man?
Hey, man, what's up? Thanks for having me, Kenny and Shay. I'm living good, man. Life's great. I ain't got no major complaints. You know, a good Martin Luther King Day weekend, long weekend, and time with the family, and broke the news that we're bringing another child into this life. So
Yeah,
I got
man.
another kid coming. So, but it's good timing. The kid should come out in July, so I should be good for season. So it was strategic timing yet again. Last time my other son came out in May, so you got to have my options open on NFL Sundays come season. But yeah, man, things are great, and thanks for having me.
Awesome, man.
Sean's watching that calendar. He's like, we can't conceive just yet. Just yet.
Right?
Oh, man.
That's real Raider fan shit right there. Sean, fill our listeners in on where they can find you on the interwebs and let us know what you've been doing since your last appearance.
No, right on, man. Yeah, you can find me at Oahu, OAHU_Raider808. That's me on Twitter. And then I also write for the Raider Ramble. So Mario Tovar and them have been kind. I was kind of one of the original OGs in that. We got it up and running. I believe we hit over 1 million views already, so pretty crazy. But at the Raider Ramble, I just dropped an article recently about Jalen Richard. But I'm there as well. And, yeah, man, you know, I'm just out here. I haven't been up to much. You know, obviously in affiliation with you guys, and I'm excited working towards eventually coming up with my own product. And incorporating, you know, as much as I can of Raider Nation and all the fans, and just repping it as great as you guys do. And yeah, man, yeah, that's where I'm at.
Shout out to you, man, and congratulations on the announcement too. We're looking forward to another mini Sean.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Or Seanette coming into the world. That's cool.
Sean or Sean it.
Is that good? That's your second child? Is that correct?
That's right.
Yeah, this will be number 2, man. Yeah.
Good. It's good. 2 tackles coming forward right now. 2 tackles.
Oh,
Left and right tackle, man. That's what we need. Come on, Sean. Get
we
it done,
need 'em,
dog.
huh?
Get it done, dog.
Better,
Oh boy.
better late than never. And yes, Sean will be launching a podcast here soon. Sean's been sitting in a dark room for the last few months, conceiving
More or less.
a hit
That's
show.
all
for
I
you.
was doing. That's it.
Now
That's it. Yeah.
I see you at the beach. I see the pics. It's beautiful. If I was out in Hawaii, we'd be recording at the beach right now.
Hey, man, he's sending pictures of delicious
Hey.
chelas from his balcony and shit, overlooking the beautiful background. Come on, Sean.
Hey, and just to let it be known, maybe that's a goal, right? You know, we can you know, we can all throw in and get a beach house for a week and we can
Oh.
podcast live right on the beach, man. We can
Oh.
barbecue.
Man,
Look at that, man.
Tell
I
us on the
like
beach
how you
and
think,
we're
man.
good.
I like
You
how
know,
you think, dog.
you know,
yeah.
we all got money to throw in and go to games and stuff. Maybe we can do something, you know, down the road. But yeah, man, everything's awesome, man. It's beautiful.
I'm with it. It's a damn shame they don't play the Pro Bowl in Hawaii anymore. That'd be,
I know, right? Nonsense.
Yeah,
Be
that used to be fun, man. I got mad stories of Pro Bowls in Hawaii, man. I got Willie Brown's autograph. I brought a mini Raider helmet to my work. I worked in a restaurant right in Waikiki, and I seen him walk up to the hostess stand, and I told the girl, the hostess stand, she had no idea, right? I'm like, that's an all-time Hall of Fame Raider. She's like, who? The old guy? I'm like, yes. Sit in my section.
Yeah.
So he sits in my section, and I'm like, hey, Willie, man, I'm such a fan. And he looked at me and goes, I didn't know you younger cats would know who I am. I'm like, yes, I know who you are. You're a legend. But long story short, man, yeah, he signed. I have a little Raider helmet. He signed his name, Willie Brown, and he put number 24 and Hall of Fame 84. I believe it was an induction class. But yeah, the Pro Bowl was legit, man. We loved having it out here. The players did a lot for the community. And the city was just vibrant, man. There's just parties, and I've seen Michael Vick do things you don't want to know. I've seen, it was so much fun. I was in a little club in Waikiki with, what's his name? Dante Culpepper when he was a Viking. When he was a Viking, right? He had a huge year with the Vikings, Randy Moss, and I forget the running back, number 26, but they had a big year, and Dante was in there, and I was on that song. Remember that song, White Tees? Yep, in my white tees. Yep, in my and Dante Culpepper had the shades on. He was bouncing in the club. I was right next to that dude. But yeah, Pro Bowl years were great, but they're gone. They're gone, unfortunately.
Good knowledge on the Willie Brown trivia there. Unfortunately, that question's not in the 2-minute drill this week.
I'm ready to fail.
Hey, all you need is 7, bro. All you need is 7 to take the lead. 7 out of 20.
This isn't about failure or passing, dog. This is just about trying to get as many right as possible.
You just need that nice
That's
30,
it, man.
That's that nice 35%. That's all you need.
We're not even looking at percentages, dog. You don't worry about what percentage.
Man. You're not. I am.
You guys are talking about like Austin. Austin got 6. You said, right?
Yeah.
And Austin's a smart dude. That's intimidating. and then Ray, my boy Ray, he got how many?
6.
I think he got 6 too. Yeah.
Damn, those are some smart football minds right there that I know on Twitter. So I'm like, this is making me. I mean, I'd be happy if I get 3 at this rate, but we'll see how that goes when we get there.
And I believe the running back you were looking for was Robert Smith. Robert Smith.
There you go.
Also lead singer.
That's
of The
his
Cure.
name.
Also,
see, look. That's a daily double. So, hopefully there's some of those in the 2-minute drill. Maybe I'll get 8.
I did put a video daily double in there. Unfortunately, you cannot see the video. So,
hey, speaking of seeing things, you guys are going live, which is super cool. I know the fans and the listeners, everyone loves it, and I love it. But I'm sitting here looking. And I'm kind of confused because I see a bunch of blunt smoke in a black background. And then I see Shay with a beanie on. So I know it's freezing cold, but that Kenny got some shades on. So I think you guys are at a freezing cold beach with a solar eclipse with blunt smoke in the background.
Well, let's just say this.
That's close. That's close.
Shay's wearing pants for the first time in like 7 years.
Yeah.
And
it's cold. It's cold today, though.
It's bright in here, bro. We got some Hollywood lights up in the studio. That's the reason for the shades. Che already knows I wear shades all the time. There's a reason for that. There's a medical reason for that. But I need to have. I can't. The light will kill me.
Yeah. Your boy, he has trouble with the light, dog. With the bright lights.
I get headaches, man. I get headaches. But you know what? At least I get to look cool doing it.
That's right.
Speaking of video, speaking of watching things, did you happen to catch the AFC Championship game this weekend, Sean?
Oh, I did, man. That what a. And my feelings on this expand a lot. First of all, it was like you look at Gates, the kind of the culture of the fan base. Everyone's like, "Oh, I hope they both tie. I hope we lose. I don't want either team to win." And I think we're all conflicted. But looking at what Casey's put together in the AFC West, I mean, you can't really say much bad about Mahomes. I mean, he's in a good situation, and he's got the tutelage of Andy Reid. I mean, he's got probably the best cheat code tight end in the NFL since, ironically, Tony Gonzalez, who also was a Kansas City Chief. But they look great, man. And just watching that team, a young up-and-coming team, just at home, smashing away with the Patriots. And there's a lot of controversy, man. The calls was crazy. You knew it was coming. With the Tom Brady game. It wasn't like, hey, this is just how it's going to go. It's just how it's scripted. Kansas City scored. Their stadium went wild. I was like, yeah, you think you're going to win up 3? No, you gave Tom Brady 2 minutes and 4 seconds. That's not going to work out well. And sure enough, some controversial calls for sure, especially the roughing the passer on Brady, which essentially is if you just touch him, they slapped his bicep. Yeah. So, based on that, that was terrible. And that was the same play of which they threw an interception there, Gronk dropped the ball, pick, whatever. But, it was interesting. It was interesting. I was just looking at it. It was fun.
Touching Tom Brady in an NFL game is like touching death in the game Gauntlet. Do you remember the game Gauntlet, Che?
Oh man, I do remember the game Gauntlet, but I don't remember touching death in the game Gauntlet.
If death touched you in that game, you just drained your health points.
Oh, okay.
Real fast.
Oh man,
you died real quick. It's the same equivalent, but you know what? Not every call went their way either in that game. I saw Bill Belichick demolish a Windows Surface tablet during the middle of that game. And it kept working, so that's a good...
You picked it right back up, huh?
Yeah, that's a good promo for Microsoft. Shout out to you, Microsoft. We're currently using both Microsoft and Mac products right now, simultaneously. Yeah. So we're
just waiting to see who's going to sponsor.
Well, you guys are the ultimate technocrats. You're using both, so geez, man.
That's it.
Impressive.
It's equal opportunity over here. It is, it's a new year. It's 2019.
That's right.
Equal opportunity for everybody. But talking about that game in the AFC West, a lot of fans out there feel like the Raiders are a lot closer than some other people think. Derek Carr feels that the Raiders are a lot closer than other people think. But watching this Chiefs team, even though the fact that they lost, what implications does this championship game have for our team and the division next year?
Well, it shows a lot of things. It shows you can build your team one of two ways. I mean, you look at the Chiefs, their offense is prolific. They can score. They have Kelsey who can kill you down the seams of the defense. You essentially have to double him or bracket him. And if you're going to defend him in man, you're risking a flag nearly every play. Tyreek Hill can streak down the field. They had to reorganize their backfield, obviously the Kareem Hunt incident, and that kind of hurt them a little bit in their ways of, a versatile pass catcher. But their offense is prolific, however you want to put it. Mahomes he reminds me of Russell Wilson a lot. And it's weird because Russell Wilson had a lot of success, but he played on a team that was known for their defense, right? For years, he just had to do enough, right? He had to unorthodox scramble, make plays, and, let the defense take over and close the game. This is kind of the opposite. Casey's offense is scary, and it's young, and they have them all under contract. They don't have to worry about it, but they don't have the defense. So if you look at it, the Chiefs, like in this offseason, they got to throw big money Mahomes, not now, but maybe the next year, whenever they do. But all they need to do is build a slightly more formidable defense, and it's big trouble. But they led the league in sacks. They did. They led, I believe, and don't quote me if I'm wrong, but I believe they were top in the league in sacks. So they had that going for them, but they gave up a tremendous amount of yards in the run game. So it's scary. Are the Raiders close? Right now, absolutely not. But 3-4 draft picks in the top 34 off the top of my head, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, they can do something to mitigate that, but man, it just shows you the things to build around a quarterback, and it'll pull you further than you can imagine. It's pretty crazy.
By the way, Sean, you were correct. Kansas City number one in sack totals for the year at 52, tied with Pittsburgh in third place, second place really. Chicago and Minnesota with 50.
Wow.
Also, not on the 2-minute drill, but good knowledge. Good knowledge.
Well, I'm working myself out of a job here. It's going to be my last time on the show. Can't wait till I get my own show started. I'm going to give you guys the 30-second drill.
Oh, there you go.
There's going to be 50 questions. None are true, false.
Oh man. So yeah, we got a long way to go in the AFC West there. Definitely a long way to go. Are the Raiders far away? Are we close? I mean, there's a lot of spots. I think depth is a big need on this roster. Is Derek Carr right? Are the fans right? How many pieces away is this offense, this team in general, from actually competing in the AFC West?
Well, I know this is how I look at it. You say the depth isn't there. In my personal opinion, I think the depth is there, but they're starters right now. Markel Lee, Eric Harris, some of these kind of types, like, Jelly, we might get rid of him, but I mean, I'm just looking at like, we have Kabinda, the linebacker. We have guys that are like they're kind of like workhorse players. They're like, they do the best they can for their talent, but they're not superior athletes. They're not starters in the league. And that's why I think this offseason is going to be tricky. For me, it's like, I like Eric Harris. I think he deserves to stay on this roster because he's versatile. He's a special teams weapon, but we need to add another safety that has superior elite ability in front of him. Excuse me. And that's how it goes with a lot of the positions on defense. But at this point in time, and then you shift to the next part, Derek Carr. Okay, you look around the league, you can go to every division in the NFL, and probably the easiest way to depict who's going to win the division is you pick the best quarterback. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's it, right? Mm-hmm. So next year, you look at the AFC West. I mean, if your money's on the line, who are you going to pick? Mahomes, probably, right? Chiefs. Like, hey, they got the best quarterback. They're going to add some pieces. That's just how it works. So Carr is right now in the middle of a big controversy. He's a capable player. He's shown what he can do. He's not perfect, but I believe if you build around him correctly, you have the leadership, you have a high IQ guy, you have someone who's completely enthralled with being a Raider and showing up early, leaving late, and doing the necessary things to dedicate himself to the process. But they really need to build around him. I mean, 2 rookie offensive tackles, the run game, injuries in the backfield. The offensive line was shuffled in camp and then shuffled during the season. I mean, this is a 4-win team. No matter how you cut it, we should have beat probably Denver and Miami in weeks 2 and 3. Mm-hmm. So what? So we're looking at about a 6-7-win team. They need to see a jump here. So what they need to do is use this draft. They need to add pieces. Carr needs a big wide receiver or a wide receiver that can just cheat code him and allow him to just use his beautiful arm. He really doesn't have that. I like Jordy Nelson. I can't wait to have him back next season. I think he's a good player in the mix. He had some health issues this season, but he's a veteran. He knows how to get open. They need a guy that just has pure athletic ability, a guy that can just completely blow past people or take a short pass and create. But I think we're far away, but we have the pieces with the draft and free agency cap to somehow get there semi-soon. That's all I can say about that.
I like that take, though, saying that the depth is there. They're just starters right now. So plugging in some vet guys or some marquee guys to bump some of those guys down the roster, and then you're looking at a pretty stacked team. That's fair. That's fair. I like that. I like that. Okay, well, let's get into it. We talked a little bit about the running back free agent class here at the top of the show, and I gave out some names. I'll give some names back to you right now. The Raiders running back class as of right now, not poor, but probably could use a slight boost. Whether that comes in the draft or the free agency is yet to be decided. But the top of that class right now, you got Le'Veon Bell, you got Malcolm Brown, Frank Gore, Mark Ingram, Damian Williams, Adrian Peterson, C.J. Anderson, and Latavius Murray. Do you see a guy out of that bunch that's likely to land in Oakland? Who's likely and who's at the top of your list?
Yeah, that's tricky. So you say who's likely, and that to me that's really hard because I think before they brought in Mike Mayhawk, I probably would have said the most likely thing, seeing that Gruden traded back for Colton Miller and used a third to bring in Martavis Bryant to play wide receiver. I could see the Russian roulette, if you will, that Gruden's playing. So to me, if it wasn't the case, I would think Gruden would probably be doing everything in his right to get Le'Veon Bell. But with Mayhawk there, I think there's going to be some calmer waters. People are going to sit down at the discussion table and look at things. And to me, I like Mark Ingram. I think that's the player. I think if we looked at it last year, coming into the season, we knew we had Marshawn Lynch, right? I mean, he's a bell cow. He can take volume carries. He can smash into the face of the defense. But we didn't know if we had that offset back. We weren't sure, right? Like, we could say, oh, Jalen Rashad, DeAndre Washington, but no one really believed in them. But seeing the things Jalen did this season out of the backfield, that makes me believe that, hey, we kind of have a guy to re-sign there. So, hey, if we can re-sign Jalen, he's 25 years old. His market's going to be, good. We're not going to have to overpay for him. No one's, going out to reaching for him or trading for him. Guys like Tevon Coleman from Atlanta, he's going to get a lot of interest, in my opinion. Good player. But we have Jalen, and he wants to be there. Good work ethic guy. gets along well with Carr and the leadership. To me, Mark Ingram is that offsetting back. He's a mauler in between the tackles. We struggled so much in the red zone and short yardage after Marshawn Lynch went down. We just didn't have that answer. And I think that's not just a part of the running back. We need to get a new fullback as well. But to me, I that's the way I look at it. To me, Mark Ingram is the guy I want. And then if we don't settle it that way in free agency, we recoup that money and then just look towards the draft to getting someone else.
All right, fair enough. Don't forget Hall of Fame preseason running back Chris Warren III. Hey, get the man a gold jacket right now. Y'all want to crown him?
And
go
that's
ahead and
funny,
crown him.
because I think we're like the king of like preseason running backs that look like they're like Hall of Famers. Like Lewis Rankin, right? Who is he now? Is anyone?
Oh shit!
That
Does
is
anyone know
also
where he
not on the
is?
2-minute drill, dog.
He might have bagged your groceries today. Who knows? And that ain't no knock on him. I'm just saying, like, straight up. Like, we kind of go through this a lot. Then we had Atkinson the third, right?
Yeah.
Oh, keep him. We need him. And you know, and what? And where is he now, right? So we've kind of been through this. And the preseason carries thing is tricky. It's hard. Does Warren look the part? Sure he does. He's a physical back. He's a load to carry. He will be back in camp, and he will have his chance to prove to Mayhawk and Gruden and the staff that he can do something. But as of now, I'm heavily cautious.
Thank you. Me too. As you guys know, real quick before we get into this 2-minute drill.
Oh boy!
I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you who's your pick in the Super Bowl. You got the Rams, and you got the Patriots. You got the young buck Sean McVay versus the grizzled Bill Belichick, chucking tablets all over the sideline. Who you got in this matchup?
It's tough. Like there's levels to it. I think talent-wise, I'm just looking at everything. I think the Rams are the more talented team. They just are. They have every piece they need. They have some guys on the defensive line that are just unblockable at times with Ndamukong Suh and Aaron Donald, and they just they have some playmakers on the back end. Talib and Marcus Peters, who has his issues, but he can make plays at times. But I'm just looking at it like it's experience. Like we all, like, how many people counted out the Patriots this year? And it's like a theme. I feel like years ago we've been saying, oh, the dynasty is coming down. But I think they created a second dynasty. They're still here. So it's agitating to me. And, of course, as being a Raider fan, I have a huge bias against the Patriots. But I also admire, like, people that just line up and do what they do. And to me, if I have money to put on his game, I have to go Patriots. I have to go. I mean, they're Atlanta. They're in the Dome. I don't see it any other way. I think the Patriots find a way in a close game. It comes down to some, other situation, final 2 minutes, and Jared Goff has never been there, big lights, and so that's where I go with it.
Yeah,
Not happily, but...
I think that's a safe bet. Che and I will get into our Super Bowl picks with Kane. I think that'll be a topic of conversation, but... Thanks for giving us yours. Sean Grogan on the chat right now. I know we didn't want to get heavy into the draft. He's a big fan of the running back from Iowa State. I think that's David Montgomery. Do you know anything about this kid?
Not too much. I do know of it, but like I looked at the two top backs in the draft everyone had, and they had Josh Jacobs and Damian Alabama, right?
Yeah.
And we kind of get sick of that. We're just drowned out with Alabama players at the top of every draft. Running backs, wide receivers, and that's just kind of what it is. Him, I know a little bit about, but quite honestly, I've been looking at like mid-tier guys because I think that's kind of what Gruden and Mayhawk are going to do here. And so no, I apologize. I don't know much there, but to me, if there's an underdog guy I love, Devin Singletary, I think he's it. I think he's the guy that can do everything. He's around 200 pounds, 5'9", 5'10", single, similar mold to like kind of Marshawn Lynch, but he's tough, he's quick, he's versatile. So no, I can't respond to that specific player. I'm not, too film heavy right now. I wish I had more time, but
Yeah.
that's where I'm at.
All right.
But we're gonna get there, yo.
We're going to get there.
Everyone's gonna get into that film.
I think, I'm already looking at guys right now, but with free agency coming before the draft, I think that's going to dictate a lot of our needs.
Yeah.
I think defense is going to remain the top need.
Yeah.
I don't think that changes, but
Has to be.
we'll get into the draft. I think it's a little too early still. Just be patient with us. And I think Sean's on the same thing. So we talked about that before he came on the show, Sean. We weren't going to go draft heavy, and that's a big reason why. Not going to front like we're ready and we're prepared. So we'll get there.
Because there ain't no future in your front.
There ain't no future in your front. That's it. MC Brady said it back. Hey, when I'm getting Jeep, I'm putting Kenny on the chrome.
There you go.
Yeah. Sean, are you ready?
Oh.
Do I have a choice? Of course I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
All right. Let's cue the music here.
Yeah.
Ready?
Oh, no.
You ready? Che, you ready?
I'm ready, man. This is suspenseful.
We got 20 questions. 20 questions. There's no time limit. There's really no time limit. Let's start it off, man. Sean, what's your confidence level right now on a 1 to 10? 10 being the highest. Where's your confidence at right now?
-4.
It's a good place to start.
Yeah.
It's a good place to start.
Hey, that's being humble.
Dude, I feel like I'm about to get in an argument with my wife. I will not win, but I will try.
Okay. All right.
That's accurate. That's accurate, but
Yeah.
you get a point. You get a bonus point for that.
All right. Let's get started. Question number 1. What year did the Raiders first win the AFL championship? Bonus point if you could tell me who they defeated.
Yeah.
What year did the Raiders win their first AFL championship?
1968.
Sorry, that is incorrect, but you were very close.
Close.
Correct answer is 1967. Do you want to try to redeem yourself and tell me who they beat in 1967?
I'm gonna go with AFL. That's bad. Kansas City Chiefs.
That's
I
incorrect.
know that's not the correct.
But
Yeah,
that will not count against you. That was bonus. That was the Raiders defeated the Houston Oilers 40-7.
You're damn right.
You goddamn.
Oh, that's right. I remember that game. Steve McNair. Yep, good game. I remember. Good.
Unfortunately, that is also incorrect. Question number 2. Which NFL team has played in both the AFC and the NFC championship games?
Okay, I got a couple in my mind. Okay, AFC and NFC.
AFC and NFC championship games.
I want to say the Colts.
That is incorrect. Correct answer was the Seattle Seahawks, former AFC West divisional rival. The Seattle
That's
Seahawks.
right. They were in our division. That's
it.
Ricky Waters. Oh my God, I should know that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Failure. All right, keep going.
All right. 0 for 2. 0 for 2 so far. It's all right. You're going to get back on here. This one's from Che.
Oh.
Named after a celebratory jester. This 90s R&B group's debut album went platinum, boosted by production from Teddy Riley on such singles as I Just Can't Handle It, I Can't Wait Another Minute, and I Like the Way, also known as The Kissing Game. You want to sing that one for him?
I like.
I do know that song. The beginning part of your. We got a little canceled out, but we're talking about, I think, a record or an album.
Yeah, the name of the group, named after a celebratory jester. This 90s R&B group went platinum, aided by production from Teddy Riley.
Holy hell, that's tough, man. Can I phone a friend? Or?
There's no calling. Sorry, there's no calling. There's no lifeline.
I'm gonna have to take the I don't even have an answer to come up with. But I know when you say it, it's gonna make sense to me. But
correct answer is high five.
ah,
Congratulations to Sean Garcia on the YouTube chat. He got that correct.
Yeah.
Self-proclaimed Raiders and Steelers fan, Snoop Dogg, finished fifth. He finished fifth on the Billboard's Top 100 R&B and rap chart in 2005.
okay.
You were in high school with this hit single.
Man, I want to hum the beat right now, dog. I want to hum the beat right now.
2005.
That's it.
2005.
Snoop Dogg.
Hit single.
Top 5.
There's other people on the track, right?
There is.
You're talking about.
This is a collaboration.
Okay. I know the song. Wait, I could be wrong.
Don't second guess yourself, man. Go strong.
I'll give you a hint. It was produced.
I think I was going too young when I was originally thinking about it, but now I'm thinking 2005.
Produced by the Neptunes. Produced by the Neptunes.
Okay. Okay, I got it. It's Beautiful. Snoop Dogg, Pharrell, and someone else.
That is incorrect.
But you're on the right track, dog.
The correct answer was Drop It Like It's Hot.
And that was the song that had they had like literally 3 things that made up the beat. It was a spray pan can.
That's it. Yep.
But I thought that was younger than older, but okay.
Simple beat. Tough question.
Yeah.
Tough question. Here's a Raiders question for you. You got this one. Which Raiders player holds the record for the longest run from scrimmage at 93 yards?
Terrell Pryor.
Correct.
That is correct.
That is correct.
Against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's right.
Like the first drive of the game.
Yep, first play of the game.
I felt like I was like, I remember that. I was like, what? And it was like and Troy Polamalu was right there. He was looking down the hole, and yeah, those were interesting times. Was that when Terrell Pryor was wearing 6 or 2? Because I remember they wouldn't let him wear a 2 because they didn't want him.
Yeah.
Represent like the Jamarcus look, and the next year I was in the 6. Never mind, I was in the 6.
You're stalling. You're stalling.
I got
by the way,
man. I'm gonna stall.
Troy Polamalu, I'm pretty sure that was after he had already started the Head and Shoulders commercials, man. You don't want to mess up his paycheck, dog. You don't want to mess up that luscious hair, dog.
He checked out already. He's like, I got defensive MVPs and rings. I'm good.
You're stalling. How many times?
What's next?
How many times? Now, I'll give you this. The Raiders won 3 Super Bowls.
There you go.
You know that. In which seasons did these wins come?
Okay.
I need the years.
Well, 83. Huh?
I need the years.
Okay, 83, 84. I know that because I was born in 1984. But that was a Super Bowl in Los Angeles. Marcus Allen did a cutback against the Redskins.
You're stalling.
78, 77, and I think it was 72, 73.
That is incorrect. The correct answer was 83, 84, 88, 80, 81. Both would be acceptable. 76, 1976.
I went backwards way too far. All right, great.
Which NFL teams have the Raiders defeated in the Super Bowl?
Okay.
Yeah.
The Vikings, and that was Willie Brown taking the interception back.
That's right.
The Redskins, and that was Marcus Allen that I talked about. And then the Eagles, which was our favorite, what's his name? Ron Jaworski. What's his name? Jaworski. He threw 3, 4, 5. He threw as many interceptions as Gannon did against the Buccaneers.
Oh,
and he's still bitter about it to this day. So those are the 3 teams I got.
That is correct.
Yes.
That is
correct.
I'm happy.
Who was the first professional quarterback to pass for 5,000 yards in a single season?
This ain't even a Raider question.
This is
First,
This is an NFL
first
question. NFL question. NFL question.
I'm conflicted between two players, but I'm gonna go with Drew Brees.
That is incorrect. Correct answer.
Don't tell me Peyton Manning.
No.
Correct answer was Warren Moon. Houston Steelers showing up twice.
Wow, that's unbelievable. That's unbelievable.
This next question is question number 9. You're almost halfway through. It's courtesy of Che. Do you put ketchup on your taco?
False. Yes.
That is
I don't fucking know. I don't want ketchup on my taco.
That is correct.
That is correct. We would have also accepted hell to the nah. Hell to the nah.
That is also correct.
Ketchup? No, man. No.
Thank you. This Raiders quarterback holds the team record for most career completions at 1,759. Who is he?
See, that's tricky because a lot of people want to when you look at the Raiders quarterback record book,
You're stalling.
it is tricky. It is tricky. I'm gonna say Ken Stabler, and I know I'm going to be wrong.
You're right.
You're correct. You are wrong. Correct answer was
It's Carr.
Derek Carr.
Come on, man. Go with your
Carr.
gut, dog.
It's Carr. You're right. It's Carr, and I feel like I knew that stat, but I know Stabler left in his terms, but yeah. Okay.
I talked to you before the show. I asked you what your age was. I asked you what some of your hobbies were. You're about 10 years younger than me. This next film came out about the time you were in high school.
Okay.
And it's based on a novel. Should be easy.
Okay.
Should be easy.
Easy peasy, dog.
Also happens to be one of my favorite movies of all time.
That's right.
Christian Bale portrayed a young investment banker in this Hollywood adaptation of the Bret Easton Ellis thrilling novel by the same name.
Oh.
The name of the movie is...
Damn.
Christian Bale portrayed a young investment banker.
Yep.
In what movie?
He did. I almost want to pull the phone away from my ear and search it real quick, but that would be cheating. I'm gonna have to just complete pass, man. I can't even. I know when you bring it to me, I'm gonna be upset.
American Psycho. Great movie.
How many times have I watched that? Oh Lord.
Sean sweating like I just pulled out my business card right now.
Yep, exactly. Or more so.
In what year was the Oakland Raiders franchise founded? This is on every 2-minute drill.
Yeah, it is. It should be. A staple.
It's in the 60s. It's 1960s.
Correct. That is correct.
1960s.
That is correct.
1960.
I was trying to help you out there.
I know I have a a hoodie I bought my wife like a long time ago established, and it reminds me. But it's weird because you got the AFL and the regular, and then the regular turnover into the NFL reorg. But 1960, boom.
You're stalling.
I have to, man. What they got? 3 right?
4, dog. 4. Give yourself some credit, dog.
Might be my new catchphrase by the time this is over.
You're stalling.
You only need 3 more right to take the lead, Sean. 3 more right.
I can do it.
Are you ready?
I can do it.
Are you ready to continue?
I'm ready to continue.
What is the fear of the color silver known as?
What is the what?
The fear of the color silver.
The fear of the color.
It is a phobia. The fear of the color silver. You're stalling!
Damn. Talk to you guys. The fear of the color silver. Silver and black. Silver and black attack.
The fear of silver, dog. Just silver, dog. Don't complicate it by throwing black in there. Just silver.
The correct answer is Chromophobia. Chromophobia.
Oh my lord, jeez.
That was on the show
I couldn't
last.
even spell that word. All right.
That was on the show last week, by the way. Raiders.
Disappointed, Sean. You didn't listen last week.
He's got this one.
Yeah.
Raiders kicker Sebastian Janikowski holds the record for the longest field goal. How far did he boot it?
63 yards in Denver.
Yeah.
Absolutely correct. You are now tied for the lead.
And we got 5 questions left, though.
Got 5 to go. You should feel good right now.
I'm ready.
You should feel good.
I'm ready.
You don't sound ready.
I'm ready.
Now you sound
Quiet,
ready.
focused.
Name the
I'm
only.
like Sebastian Janik. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
sorry.
No, go ahead. Keep stalling.
I was gonna say I'm like Sebastian Janikowski when he attempted that 73-yarder before halftime. That's how I feel.
Okay. You're focused.
I'm gonna make everything.
I like it.
In other words, he's saying my head coach is a joke right now.
I'm gonna do it, and it's gonna be returned for a touchdown.
All right, these next 2 questions are right in your wheelhouse. You can take a commanding lead in the 2-minute drill.
Oh, yeah.
Name the only U.S. state whose land area is still growing. The only U.S. state that continues to grow.
Hawaii.
Yeah, boy. God damn it. That's right.
Did you guys grasp that question for me?
Yeah.
Yes.
We did.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Right in your wheelhouse.
Motherfucker, we have them. Yeah, the land is growing, man. Yeah.
Hey, can you tell me why?
Bonus.
I'm not Bill Nye the Science Guy, but there's some evil magna below the surface
There you go.
that's spewing up.
That is exactly correct.
That is correct.
Name the 8 major populated islands in the state of Hawaii. 8
Okay.
major islands.
Oh, huh? The major islands, I get it. Oahu, Kauai, Maui, Niihau, Molokai, Hawaii. I don't even know what I already said.
I believe you had Hawaii, Oahu, Maui, Molokai,
Lanai,
Lanai,
Niawahu.
and that's how much? 5?
Hawaii,
6. He's got
Hawaii.
7. He's
You're
got 7.
Kauai.
Kohalave,
You got it.
That's it, dog.
Niihau.
You got it, dog.
Koa, whatever the fuck you just said. You got it right.
What? You guys know what they call the 9th island out here, right?
No.
What's it called?
Chela.
Chelas.
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas?
Yeah, because that's the number 1 destination for locals out here. Everyone goes, Las Vegas is called the 9th island out here.
Oh shit. Okay.
That's
okay.
cool.
That's
dope.
right.
That's
You
dope.
can ask the next motherfucker that comes in here trying to break my record. That's what.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I will accept 2 answers. 2 answers for this next question.
Here we go.
Okay.
Where or what stadium, what city or what stadium did the Raiders play their first season?
The name of the stadium? Oh.
In their first season, though. Their first season. Inaugural season, if you will.
That is brutal. And I feel like once I know this, I'll never. Okay, first season.
Is he stalling?
No, I think he's thinking.
That was in the, so it was obviously in the 60s. So they were obviously displaced in the 60s in the Bay Area. So I'm going to have to go with, when I say this, I know I'm going to be wrong. I'm just saying Candlestick Park.
Oh.
That is incorrect.
You could have gone with
I
the
know it
city,
is.
though. You could have gone with the city and you would have been right.
You would have been right. It is Kezar Stadium.
In San Francisco, dog.
Very small. If you ever get a chance, Kezar Stadium's located at the mouth of Golden Gate Park right there in Haight-Ashbury. Very small stadium. Good parking over there, by the way. If you're looking
There's a lot of parking in that area.
if you're looking for some good parking in the Haight area. You're gonna like this question, Che. You're not, Sean. But you're in middle school, so you might have been watching this. This claymation-based sitcom created by Eddie Murphy ended after just 3 seasons on the air.
But it was fucking amazing.
This claymation-based sitcom, created by Eddie Murphy, scored by George Clinton,
You're damn right.
ended after just 3 seasons on the air.
I'm saying Celebrity Deathmatch, but I have no idea.
That is a good guess, but it is wrong.
PJs.
It was the PJs.
The Projects.
Oh.
The PJs.
It was a good show.
That was a fucking dope show. They had the crackhead that used to fuck around. He's all skinny, all crazy. That dude was crazy, dog.
2 more questions, Sean. You got a good shot here to kind of really push ahead in the rankings.
Okay.
The worst punter in Raiders history is...
Johnny Townsend.
Oh.
That is incorrect. It is Leo Araguz. Going off of average punts. Average yards per punt.
Wow.
Townsend's close.
And I know that I know Araguz, but to me that's offensive because was Araguz even drafted? Damn,
Doesn't matter. It does
it
not
doesn't matter.
It
Well, it
doesn't
kinda
matter
does,
where
'cause
you were
we drafted Johnny. We drafted that guy.
Yeah. All right.
But it was
And
close,
he's
though,
dating
dog.
a Jaguars cheerleader. Oh, man.
Townsend's a close second, dog. He's a close second.
Close. Hey, in one more year, you might be right.
Oh, fuck that.
Get
out of Townsend.
There you go. Last question. Final question. Who holds the record for the longest punt in Raiders history? Bonus points if you can tell me how long it was.
Okay, I know it's not Marquette King. It's Shane Leckler.
Correct.
Yes.
And I want to say, I almost remember the game, but I'm going to say it was, I'm going to say it was 83 yards.
How many yards?
79.
79?
Incorrect.
83 was my first guess, man. I don't know. It was a roll.
Good news is it was Shane Leckler. The yardage
sure.
was 80. The yardage was 80.
It was.
80. It was against the Houston Texans, right? If I'm wrong, the team you ended up playing for. I don't know.
You are correct. And you got 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sean got 8 correct.
Ocho!
Oh!
Your boy did it! He believed in himself and he did it, dog.
Sean, congratulations.
He did it, dog.
Previous record was 6. You've pushed it to 8.
I'm proud of you, dog.
Not too shabby.
You rep us well, man. You rep us well.
I'm partying. I'm going out tonight. I'm partying.
right.
I'm
Drink-
opening up a tab, man.
Drink it up, dog.
This is big.
You got most of the Raiders questions right. You got all the Hawaii questions right.
Yeah.
You got none
That's
of the
impressive.
none of the questions from your era right.
No.
But where it
No,
counts,
not even close.
Where it counts, where you stay at and who you root for, where it counts.
That's right.
You got it right.
That's right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Sean Garcia wants me to give you a bonus point from Houston. Sorry, Sean.
That is incorrect.
That is incorrect.
Hey, man. That's fair. I guess it's fair. It's all good. I don't need the bonus point. If I beat Ray and Austin, I'm happy, man.
Be happy.
I might. I'm gonna let them know on Twitter. I may have to
There you
send out
go.
a tweet.
There you go. Where you at? I got that
I'm gonna
8,
say
dog.
I ain't got no blue check like Austin, but I beat him by 2 questions.
That's it. This might get you that check. This
It
might
might,
get you
hey,
that
you
check.
might get that check, dog.
Yeah, for the record, we have no check either.
Got 0 checks. 0 checks.
I don't think I'll ever get one of those.
I don't know. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. Sean, as always, man, it was tremendous having you on. We got to do this more often. Sean's like one
Hell
of our
yeah.
best guests. I think.
Hell yeah.
I feel like. And I'm not just being biased
Hey,
because
man.
he's a part of our network. He's a part of our network because he was one of our best guests.
That's right.
That's a part of it.
That's right.
Hey,
That's the
yeah.
reason why.
Sean,
You guys are far too kind, man. Thank you. I'm just like blown away. You guys are doing an incredible job with your show, and I look at the interactions you get. I don't know if you see me, but I log in on YouTube and I be blasting comments under some of the podcasts, and I'm so excited to see what you guys are doing. and everybody under the umbrella of the network. And, it's just fun, man. We're in the off season. I just want to see people, lift up and still engage with one another. We can't let the off season just put us down in the dirt. And there's a lot to look forward to and a lot to talk about, positive or negative. But, I'm going to get in my book, man. I'm going to get in my bag. A 2-minute drill. And next time, if I ever do a 2-minute drill with you, I guarantee I'm going to get more than 10. I guarantee it.
Ooh.
I like it. That's confidence for you, man.
I might have to lean into it next time.
Ooh. Don't make Kenny fucking go back to the hardcore Kenny, man. Kenny was murdering people over here.
He's going to be asking me what shoe size did Al Davis have in 1969, and I'm going to say 8.5 in a Vans. 9 in a dress shoe. That's what's gonna happen.
Real talk.
He's gonna ask you for the molecule that fucking is chromium.
real talk. Vans are a little snug. So are Nikes. So maybe Sean's got something going there. Yeah, and other news, Raider Roo says he's gonna beat the shit out of the 2-minute drill. Raider Roo, you're on deck.
Oh yeah.
You're a fan.
I like it.
Hey,
you're on deck. Yeah.
Raider Roo, by the way, tailgate MVP.
He is tailgate MVP, so I don't put anything past him, dog. That's
Sean Hildebrandt, future tailgate MVP.
That's true.
Because they're coming back to Oakland next year.
Hey, man, that's what I really, 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 really want. I got my second, child coming out in July. My sister gets married in September. I'll be out in Southern California. But after that, man, I really, really, really want to be out there in Oakland. I really hope it happens like that. I want to be under you guys' expensive pop-up tent with your logo graphic.
Wait a minute.
You shit. I'll be buying mad food and drinks, man. That's what I'll bring to the table.
That's what's up.
Wait a minute. I'm getting a vision from the future. Getting a vision here.
Uh-oh.
Getting a vision. The entire Crow's Nest network will assemble next year in Oakland.
Ooh,
but we will
that'd be big.
We will get blackout drunk.
That's right.
And the tent will never be assembled.
And we'll be saved by Andrea, Jenny, and Heidi. They'll save us. And I know. Kane will be kicking me, my ribs, waking me up. And
the good doc says he got 13 right, but the good doc also had Google at his fingertips. No. Hey, look, I got to have a drink with good doc. Had a good time with good doc. Had a good time. I actually believe him. But
that's
the
awesome,
good doc
man.
says he's got your number. Sean, man, I hope you had a good time. The good news is the next time you're about to get into an argument with your wife, you're going to feel this is easy.
Well, that's actually, you're right, because I can't just say I don't know.
It's all smooth sailing from here, bro. It's all smooth sailing.
He's going to say, what restaurant do we eat at on our first anniversary? I'm going to be sweating bullets. But, I need to use the restroom. Let me phone a friend. It don't work like that.
She'd be like, what restaurant did we have our anniversary dinner at? You're going to be like, what 1990 R&B group went platinum off production of Teddy Riley? She'd be like, what the fuck? She's like,
it was
you're
playing
stalling
in the background. Yeah.
You're stalling.
Oh, man.
Why are you stalling? If you want an answer, you give me an answer. You want an answer, give me an answer, all right?
See, the stalling, that's a bullying tactic, man. Some of those questions was fierce, man.
Sean, I'm proud that you have the record right now. I really am. I'm glad that you have it. That's good. I like Sean right now in the rafters.
Yeah.
You're in the rafters right now, Sean. But Rue and the doc, they're coming for your number.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that somebody will get it because I'm completely dissatisfied with myself for a lot of that. But, nonetheless, now I get to roast Ray and Austin. Those guys are scrubs to me now.
Well, Sean, we're up against it right now. It's almost 10 o'clock. We got to get Kane on here. As you know, he wakes up real early every morning. So, man, thanks for coming on the show, and I'll probably see you in the chat in a matter of moments.
Absolutely.
Hey, much love. Love you guys. Shout out to everybody, and Kane's the man. So I'll be listening live to you guys and kill it, man.
Bet.
Have a good rest of your Martin Luther King Day. Much respect.
Peace.
Peace out, brother.
Peace.
All right. Peace, guys.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sean, man.
Hey, man. New record right there.
I like that. I'm smiling right now. I'm happy.
I like it too.
8 out of 20 ain't bad on the 2-minute drill.
It's pretty damn good, man.
Yeah.
Considering how hard Kenny makes a fucking 2-minute drill.
You're not meant to win.
I threw a few of them in there.
Nobody's talking shit about Alex Trebek. Let me just say.
It's true.
Jeopardy ain't easy.
Hey, you got to earn it.
Yeah.
You might have Alex Trebek beat though. I'm just saying.
Maybe. Alex Trebek's kind of an asshole though. So, let's take a quick break. I gotta hit the head.
Yep, me too.
Well, not together.
Not together.
Don't
no.
cross the streams, Ray. Man, this might be TMI, but when we were kids, Ghostbusters was like the new hotness.
That's right.
And my daycare was always the buddy system, and it would always be don't cross the stream. They would literally send us to bathroom in pairs. Like, I'd be like, I'm 7 years old. I'm 6 years old. I got this. Like,
yeah.
I've been doing this.
I'm good. I've been peeing by myself.
I'm good.
I know how it works.
But yeah, don't cross the streams. Don't cross the streams. Anyways, we're gonna take a quick break. Che, you got anything before we get out of here?
Nah, man. Let's take this break so we can get back to these callers.
Let's do it. All right, man. We out here.
Peace.
Go Raiders. And we're back on the pirate ship, back on the high seas, back in open water. It's time to listen to your calls, and can't go wrong with calling the Pillaging podcast.
No.
Just to set the table on that, 408 909 PJFF. I believe that's 7533. Let's check it out. First caller calling from the 719. I don't know where that's at. Oh, it says here it's Colorado. Let's go.
Okay.
Hey, Pillagers. This is Hardcore Raider calling from Colorado. Love the show. Listen to you guys all the time. Just got done listening to your last show talking about the draft and needs for the draft and offensive line. And, you know, as much as I hate to swallow the pill and as much as I love Josh Allen, you know, I think you guys are right that we need to protect Derek Carr. No matter if it was Derek Carr or Tom Brady, if you can't protect him, I mean, you're not going to be able to do anything. However, drafting a guy at 4 is a little steep. So, like, how do we make this work? My number one team I hate is the Broncos and then the Chiefs. But, I mean, I can't stand the Broncos.
Agreed.
However, and I actually flew out to Cali. I was at that Bronco game. The game was amazing. Got to slap hands with Derek Carr. Got a picture with Mark Davis. It was pretty electric there. But anyways,
why?
He said slap hands like he was hanging out with the fucking water boy, Doug.
I took a picture. I took a picture of Mark Davis dodging Kane's question at Ricky's. Now he didn't dodge it. He answered it. I still took a picture.
You know, Von Miller after the game, he had said, kind of give a shout out to Raider Nation and said it's like me against the world mentality, and you know that's what you want. That's the way football is meant to be played. And if you just look at the chemistry with him and Carr, and you know from Pro Bowls to you know the mic'd up session, I mean they have a chemistry. And in my opinion, I mean Von Miller is, you know, if you look at his character and who he is and how he plays, like that is a definition of what I think of as a Raider. Now, to get Von Miller, it'd be a pretty steep price tag. I do think that Von Miller will play for the Raiders at some point in time in his career. Hopefully, maybe we can get something done this year. So it's going to sound crazy and absurd, and you know we have to give up probably quite a bit, and it's like sleeping with the enemy. So it really hurts me to even talk about it. But what if we traded our 4th pick to the Broncos? We get number 10. They get 4. Casey Keenum's not cutting it for them. He's maybe got a year or two, you know, in that system. and he's going to be out the door. They need a quarterback. So we give them our 4 pick. We get the 10th pick. We get Von Miller. The Raiders get Von Miller, and Von Miller becomes a Raider, and we give him maybe a 3rd or 4th round pick. I don't think we should give him a 2nd, but, you know, and it might hurt us down the road, but all I know is we'd be able to get our offensive linemen. We'd still be able to get a defensive end like Von Miller, and it would come at a steep price, and it's like against everything of being a Raider, but at the end of it, I mean, Von Miller's a Raider, and he needs to wear the silver and black, and that would be an awesome addition to our team and the future in our organization. Tell me what you guys think. Thanks. Bye.
Giving up the 4th for a 10th and getting Von Miller in return. What do you think, Che?
I don't know, man.
He's 29 years old. 29 years old.
So he's still got a little left. He's still got a little left.
Is it likely?
Is it likely? I'm going to be on the side of no, that it's likely.
The Denver Broncos are trading within the division on draft day to give up their premier pass rusher.
Yeah.
Probably not.
All those things.
Would you be mad?
I don't know, man. You know, that's debatable because obviously we know what Von's he's produced. You know, he gets after the quarterback, dog. But there's also been seasons where, I mean, he doesn't necessarily change things for the team. Like, he's got to have like a good group around him. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like he's gonna just one man show it. You know what I mean? So he's not that good as far as he's not a Mac, dog. He's not he's not Khalil that's gonna be able to
Run
be aggressive
stopper.
on the run stop. Yeah, exactly. He's a premier pass rusher. That's pretty much where it ends.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty much where it ends. If you allow him to just kind of rush the passer, he's great.
Yeah.
He's great. He can use his speed. He's got that bend, right? But other than that, I've seen plenty of games, especially against us, where Von is nowhere to be found. And so that's the one thing that I'd be concerned about, like, because it really comes down to who else do we have to aid him, right, on that line. So obviously we got the young bucks in the center right now, and maybe Keem makes that next step or whatever, and then possibly we still draft a defensive end. Maybe we get lucky, something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's a lot of other things that still need to happen, and at the same time, it makes you say, like, well, why not just start fresh with a young buck?
I'm a buyer of Von Miller in free agency, but not in a trade. I just don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
But
It's a lot to give up too, man.
Wouldn't
It's a lot
be
to give
mad.
up.
Wouldn't be mad. Is Von Miller a Raider? Only when he's wearing a black jersey. That's it.
That's right.
What up, Kenny, Shay, Bobby, anyone else that's on? It's WAP. Nito for a bit. Once the season's over, I get off Twitter and face and all that other bullshit. Just don't got time for it. I don't really care. People have bad takes every day, and I'm just tired of reading them. I get overly sensitive when the WAP says something overly sarcastic or offensive. I just don't have time for it.
Agreed.
Soft. Time for it. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm just working my ass off, Kunta Kinte style, trying to make ends meet. Hope you guys are doing well. Draft's coming up soon. Everyone's talking Kyler Murray. I'm just like, shut the fuck up.
Accurate.
Waffle, man. He pulls no punches, though.
No punches are
Pulls
pulled.
no punches.
None.
We need another quarterback. We need a good offensive line and some fucking defense with linebackers and everything else in the woodwork. I mean, what else can we say? We're a fucking disaster. We need to get fixed faster. Getting a small Muggsy Bogues for a quarterback is not going to help us not one fucking bit. Wop out.
Not a whole lot to say there. Just I agree.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray's not the answer.
I don't think he is, dog.
Just get off.
Was he 5'9", 5'8"?
Oh, I mean, Drew Brees is small too, but
Yeah, but
Kyler Murray's not
What
Drew
does that
Brees.
mean?
That's what you're trying to tell me.
that's not Drew Brees, dog.
No.
Yeah, that's Kyler Murray.
Small, mobile quarterback. What does that sound like?
Like we're not picking them. That's what
That's what it sounds like.
What's up, Pillagers? This is Pete. Hope everybody's enjoying this beautiful Sunday afternoon. All right, guys. I know last week episode was called Horse Beatings, and I got something else I want to add to that, which is more because I see a lot of negativity lately. You know, like whether it be blog posts, whether it be Bleacher Report rating us with a D and a draft. I don't know if you guys saw that, but here's my deal, y'all. Let's ask ourselves this question. How many rebuilds have we been through in the past 15 years? Next question. How many times have we gone to a rebuild with an...
What was that for? How many rebuilds have we been through in the past 15 years? Was that what he said? 10 years? 2 years?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. We've been rebuilding since rebuilding. I appreciate the question.
established quarterback. Next question. How many times have we gone into a rebuild?
How many times have we gone into a rebuild with an established quarterback? Never. Ever. Who goes into a rebuild with an established quarterback? Not many people. Never.
Right.
How long have we had an established quarterback? When's the last established quarterback we've had?
Right.
No, I'm not really asking you. What's the last?
I mean, the last established quarterback, if you want to talk now,
Yeah.
it's Carr. Carr's the only established quarterback that we've had that's undergoing this, right? But before that,
Rich Gannon.
Rich Gannon.
And we established him during a rebuild. So,
There you go.
good question.
Question. How many times have we gone into a rebuild with an established quarterback and 5 first-round picks in 2 years? I mean, come on, man. Like, we got so much more to be thankful for. We really do. I'm not saying that it's going to pan out. I mean, shit could go wrong, but there's optimism to be had on my part. My next point is this. I got a couple points this week, and this one is this. Mikey Raider made a video, shout out Mikey Raider, video post earlier this week about someone who wrote a blog on SB Nation about a mega trade that could go down between the Oakland Raiders and the Minnesota Vikings. And
Let me stop you right there. Because I like where you're going with this. I think we're on the same page, Pete. It's not going to happen.
you know, basically I didn't look into it too hard, but they would send us a bunch of players and like we'd give up 2 picks. I didn't look into it like I said, but what I saw from it is we got to brace ourselves, man, before the draft because there's going to be a lot of shit like this coming up.
Yep.
A lot of it. We're going to see blog posts. We're going to see people saying, oh, no, they should trade for this. They should trade for that. There's going to be a lot of people trying to break up our draft, and it's starting to happen already. Got a couple months to hold strong, but we'll see. And my next one is my conspiracy thing, like how I called in last week.
Hold on. I'm glad he brought that up because he mentioned it already. That's what last week's episode was all about, right? Shut down the clickbait. We're not trading Carr. No mega trades. No 3-way trades. We're pat at quarterback. We're standing pat at quarterback.
That's it.
So we agree.
And I said we might hire a head coach for a front office position is what I was talking about. That is what I said last week. And what I would add to that is it might be a coach who's just tired of fucking coaching. He just says, fuck it, like, can I come work for you guys? You never know. But my next one is this. And I realized this. I don't know if you guys knew this, but I guess before we hired Mike Mayock, we were thinking about hiring Steve Keim of the Arizona Cardinals, the general manager. And it was said that he was going to come over to us if, in fact, they hired Mike McCarthy and gave him the front office duties. So what's weird, what I go to with this is the Cardinals have the first pick in the draft. I think what I've heard is that John and Steve Keim are cool. Who knows? Maybe. If there's a guy that we want really freaking bad, and the Cardinals want an extra pick, somewhere, somehow, I could see it switching from 1 to 4. Man, you never know. Maybe they want the O-lineman, and they think that they can get him at 4, and they just want an extra 3rd, 4th round pick. Just throwing that out there, fellas. Anyways, have a good one. I'm going to grill some ribs and ignore this fucking game. Just, I don't care who wins. Go.
You're going to go grill some ribs and fuck the game.
And ignore the fucking game.
It's a solid plan.
That's excellent plan, actually.
That's a good point, though. Will the Cardinals trade back to get an offensive lineman and shoot the Raiders up to number 1? I wouldn't be mad at that at all. we'd have our a smorgasbord of picks in front of us, all the players on the board. The Cardinals are in the middle of an offensive line rebuild. That is true. I'm not sure what the question was exactly. Would we be good with that? Is that likely? I think anything is likely at the top of that board as long as it means we're not giving up additional picks.
Right.
I could see us trading picks to move up and getting more in return. I don't see us trading another third rounder this year or anything like that for a player in lieu of a draft pick there at the top 5. So could that happen? It could very well happen. I wouldn't be mad at that.
It's possible, man.
Yeah. Get that DE from Clemson. Be sitting real nice. Maybe pick up an extra second, extra third. Get that third rounder back that we gave up last year. You know what I mean? What do you think of that call?
I think it's good, man. I think it's good. He brings up some great points, right? Talking about the rebuild. How many times have we done it with an established quarterback?
Yeah.
Yeah. The greater point that you put out, that the last that you can maybe say was Gannon, but Gannon didn't get established until he was with the Raiders. So can you actually say that? You can't really say that, right? This is the first time it's ever happened. So it could be worse, y'all. That's what the bottom line of the call is. We could be in a lot worse situations than we are right now. And everybody's complaining about Carr and all this. This guy's a 5-year guy. Yes, we'd like to see him make some major steps. But if you surround him with the right people, I absolutely think that he can get it done, man.
Yeah.
So let's go out there and get them picks.
Let's get it. All right, this next call is coming from the 408.
Oh, you already know.
What's up, nation? It's Juice.
It's Juice. What's up, Juice? I was supposed to get in touch with you yesterday about coming in studio. We didn't do a show yesterday, so I'm sorry I didn't get back to you. Yesterday was kind of wild for me until later at night. It kind of settled down, but we're here on a Monday. We'll get you in here soon, Juice. We also wanted to make sure we got all the technical difficulties
That's
out.
right. That's right.
So we'll get you in here. It's nice. We're keeping your seat warm.
Kenny Kane and my boy Che.
Yeah.
What's up, bloggers, pillagers, nation? Well, just got done watching the AFC game. The NFC game's about to start. I was kind of sort of pulling for the Saints, but now I'm the Rams fan all the way. Because in the AFC, those two teams, it's like picking between which one would I rather have, diarrhea or throwing up all day. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Go Raiders.
I'd rather have diarrhea because I can catch up on my Twitter timeline.
It's facts, right?
Right?
Those are facts.
But I see what you're saying there, Juice. I mean, it's Rams versus Patriots now, so if you're going to root for anybody, got to have a rooting interest
That's right.
in the Rams.
It's true.
But my other rule is I don't root for any other LA team except for the Raiders because the Raiders still own LA. But
That's right.
if I got to, you're going to twist my arm, it's St. Louis Rams all day. Let's see. This is coming from the 816.
What's up, y'all? This your boy, Gent.
That's right.
This is my boy, Chance.
Boy, gee.
Jent's the one that put me on the KC Sports Talk post-loss, by the way. Because when I went out there for the KC game, we just steady listened to the KC Sports Radio. It was hilarious.
Here in Kansas City, wanted to share with y'all what's going on the city out here. Yeah, man, I woke up on Monday, MLK Day, and shot to the store. There's a ghost town outside, man. No jerseys, a sea of red has been all depleted.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, as a Raider fan, this shit is wonderful.
I shit you not. When we were out there, I mean, Gent lives out there, so he lives this life day to day. Like it's Raider head to toe all day. Raider wallet, Raider everything. And he wasn't just putting on because his Raider friend was in town.
Right.
I mean, he's Raidered out.
That's how he rolls, though.
And you catch it. You catch heat from Chiefs fan everywhere you go.
Right.
Everywhere you go. So no red jerseys is what he's trying to tell you on Monday.
They were in mourning, Doug.
They should have been wearing black.
They were in mourning, Doug.
They can't wear black. So what do? You stay home.
Let me tell you something. My little sister, she's a very intelligent young woman, and she tells me, she says, Heath, I know we're Raider fans and all, but it would have been good for the city of Kansas City and all. You know, I feel sorry for all them fans to waited for them for 40 years to get in this.
I feel a rebuttal coming on.
Yeah, I'm waiting for I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it.
Wait for the heat.
Position and just for the wins to be taken out of their cell. I looked at my little sister and I said, you know, I understand where you're coming from. You know, we've been living in this town for a little while. And, you know, I got friends out in the community, but at the same time,
He still got half the call to go. I don't even need to play anymore, but we still got half the call to go. So,
bro, they wasn't talking that shit in 2001 and 2002. They didn't feel sorry for us, not one bit.
Yeah.
And shoot, into 2000 for that bit.
Yeah.
So, nah, I didn't feel sorry for the Chief fans at all. That shit was glorious. To see them suffer. It was kind of, it was the Patriots that sent them, but like my boy Kenny said, I ain't mad at the Patriots for the tuck rule. Shit. They didn't make the call on the field.
It's true.
That was the NFL.
thank you.
So the Patriots ain't doing nothing that we ain't did. And you go back to the beginning and look at the record book, bro. See how many AFC championships we've been to. In a row back in the day.
Yeah.
And just check that out. And then you'll know that the Patriots ain't doing nothing new. And they're about to fall off. Because all good things must come to an end.
It's true.
And when you at the bottom, the only way to go is up. So go Raiders.
Yeah.
Always the truth.
Hell yeah, man.
Man.
Keeps it real, though.
Yeah. You know, Gent's got a full recording studio down there.
That's what's up.
It needs to be. Me and him, we're supposed to be doing these mini episodes. I can't carve out the time to make it happen. Behind the Enemy Lines podcast never got off the ground. Maybe needs to just at least be a segment here on the show.
Or no, you know what? It has to be. It's got to be part of the Pillaging. If it's going to be a segment, it's got to be part of Pillaging.
Right.
I was going to say, or we could bring him on for the Crow's Nest, but now it makes more sense here.
Oh, he'll be on there too.
For there, yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm not saying he won't be on there too.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that segment makes more sense.
And that's on me. But it's just we added a lot of new shit to the show this year and all that. So we're gonna get Jen on here more regularly next year. But my man's got a wealth of hip hop knowledge, especially Bay Area hip hop knowledge. So look for more from Jen in the very near future. I love him dearly. That's my brother right there. This is coming from the 831. I got a feeling this is a two-parter from your man, Bobby Wasabi.
What up, Kenny? What up, Che? It's your boy, Bobby Wasabi, here to call and talk a little shit. First off, I want to say is I called it. I done called it. I said it was going to happen. The Lambs and the Pats don't really care much for the AFC West outcome, but, you know, dude, that Lambs and Pats game, the Lambs and the Saints game was pretty fucking crazy, man. That whole no call shit, first off, I don't give a fuck. I saw a hell of a lot of face masks, and none of it was called. As far as I'm concerned, the Aints got away with a lot of shit. Aints. And that's what they is. They ain't, as in they ain't going nowhere. They ain't going to the big dance. What they is going to do, what Sean Payton is going to do is he's going to pack his librarian glasses and he's going to go make himself a mint julep or whatever the fuck it is.
Legendary.
A mint julep.
That they drank down there. He's going to do that and he's going to chill out and watch the game like everybody else.
By the way, the mint julep is known for the Kentucky Derby, but I've never been in New Orleans, so I ain't going to say he's wrong.
It's the South, dog. It's the South, all right?
I would say the Hurricane is more of a New Orleans drink.
Oh, okay.
But I digress, because I fucked with Bobby. And I'm interested to see where this is going.
Yeah, me too.
However, though, that Pats and Queefs game, that shit was fucking interesting as hell. It was pretty wild. Like I said, I was expecting to see like a sinkhole open up and just like, you know, just take all the fucking queefs and all the pets out. Just everybody, just take them there, and then that's it. And then like the sinkhole fills up, and game over. But it didn't happen. What did happen though was some bitch ass fucking roughing the passer call. That's what you call a weak sauce call on a bitch ass steak. That was fucking lame, but they gonna protect their boy, of course. Wilford Brimley,
diabetes.
Looks like your diabetes done flared up and you're done. Go home. Told you you wasn't gonna do nothing. You ain't never going. So just go ahead and just go have yourself a sugar-free candy or something.
Hey, Andy Reid's gargling oatmeal right now, tonight.
And Kermit the Mayholmes, no ketchup for you. You get nothing, my friend. As Kenny King Jr. would say, #send Pat Mahomes. You're done, son. So maybe it's time to try mustard or some shit. One thing I want to do, guys, is I want to apologize to my friend Dan at DC4L. Man, that ponche and those chelas had me kind of sore, and I forgot to give a shout out to the Chopping It Up podcast with Dan and friends. Man, Dan is making some funny ass stuff happen, and I completely forgot to give him a shout out last time I was there. I mean, y'all heard all them top 5 list that he had. The last one was that top 5 90s slow jams. That shit was hilarious as hell. But if y'all want to listen to something funny, give Dan a listen.
That's right.
Part 2.
Here we go.
Hey, fuck that. I wasn't done, man. Fucking Google phone. How dare you cut me off? Fucking conspiracist motherfuckers. Don't make me get all fucking Rusty Shackelford on your ass. Who owns Google again? Man, fuck those guys. The government owns Google. That's who. Alright, last thing I was going to say is, fellers, y'all doing a great job. Keep making it happen. Love the video production. I'm going to get up out of here. Y'all make it happen. I'm going to twist the J and make torta de jamón like El Chavo del Ocho. Peace.
Torta de jamón.
Con jitomate, bro. You got to get that jitomate, bro.
Yeah, solid calls, man. Solid calls this week. Bobby Wasabi, was great having you in studio last week. Sorry about the technical difficulties. You'll have to get back down here so your appearance can live on. But once that red light went on, Bobby was real quiet. I'm not calling you out, Bobby.
Hey, he was feeling that bunchin', dog. Like he said, he forgot all about Dan's Chopping It Up podcast. He forgot the shout outs and shit. He was feeling that punchin', and he let us know. He was like, I'm fucking warm right now. I'm feeling really warm right now.
It got hot up in here real fast.
That's what happens when you fuck around and put brandy in your damn punchin'.
That was bourbon.
Bourbon, that's right. That was right.
Yeah, and it was hot bourbon. Something happens with liquor when you heat it up, because that hit me hard and fast.
It does. It does hit you faster if you warm it up. So the punchin' was hot. We warmed that bitch up in the microwave.
Yeah.
And then we threw that fucking shot in there, heated up, and all of a sudden we were heating up, dog.
We was heating up fast.
I was on fire.
If you had known that ahead of time, I would have appreciated a heads up. But it's all good.
My bad, dog.
It's all good.
We just take it as it comes, man. It's just like, oh, this is a surprise, but it's nice.
I was bent. I didn't show up to work the next day. The ponche was not the main reason. There was other reasons for that, but it was definitely, it was a
contributor.
It was a contributor. Yeah. What do you say we try to get Kane on the phone here?
Let's do it, man.
All right, let's take a short break. We'll come back with Raider King.
That's right.
All right, and we're back. Unfortunately, no Kane this week. Unless he calls back here shortly, we'll get him right on. What I was saying here during the break is, Kane works early, man, real early. He was out there, and he works through any condition. He was working in the storms last week.
Absolutely, yeah.
That storm was wild.
It was crazy, dog.
It hit Monday, but then it came back Wednesday with a vengeance.
Oh, yeah.
But also, our boy Kane got snowed in. He was over in Reno.
Oh, shit.
Over the weekend, he got snowed in over there. He got turned back yesterday. on his way home.
Damn.
He told me Belle Biv DeVoe was actually performing out there.
Oh, shit.
I asked him if the whole crew was out there. He wasn't sure. It doesn't seem like, a lot of these reunion tours, these older groups and stuff, they'll do like the casino circuit.
Yeah.
But not everybody's there. You know what I mean? Like it might be Belle Biv DeVoe minus Michael Bivens.
Right.
Type of thing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But you know what? I want to say that Belle Biv DeVoe's out of the whole New Edition crew, right? They've always been the ones that kind of stayed tight knit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody
else kind of just went in on. They did their own thing. They weren't really that close. They only come back every once in a while for New Edition shit. They've always been a little bit more tighter.
Yeah, they stayed airbrushing their jeans.
They still got them fucking overalls, dog. About to give me some of those, dog.
We need to get Dan
DC podcast fucking airbrush overalls, dog.
One flap down. Were you one flap down or two flap down?
I was none, dog, because I couldn't get fucking overalls, man. I was one of those kids that was just looking at everybody. I was like, man, those are cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. I wish my mom would buy me some of those. That'd be dope.
I had a pair from Miller's Outpost.
Shit, Miller's Outpost, dog. That's what's
I was flossing.
That's old school right there.
I had one pair.
Do they still got it? There's no more Miller's Outpost, huh?
Nah.
I think they switched to Anchor Blue. They turned into Anchor Blue Store or something like that at some
Anchor
point.
Blue, and then they just faded away.
Yeah, and then they just disappeared, though.
Yeah, Anchor Blue, though. They had their own cologne there for a minute.
They did. They did. Shit. It's good times.
Is there anything that we touched on earlier in the show that we need to talk about right here? Normally, obviously, we do the MVP in the trash can, but we talked about running backs. Anybody out there that jumps out at you? I mean, Ingram, I think, is the pick. Do you stand pat with Doug Martin? What do you do if you're the Raiders GM, Che?
I don't know. It depends on what your boy Doug Martin wants to do. I think he kind of feels like he wants to be a Raider still.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
I think he showed us this season, he didn't get a whole lot of run early on in the season, but as the season wore on, we started to see a little bit more of that muscle hamster, that muscle topo.
Yeah.
He started doing his thing, man. He was running hard. He was running angry. He's gaining a lot of extra yards.
Yeah.
I know it wasn't like that at the beginning of the season. I think those numbers that we saw as far as like the yards after contact, they were skewed by that, right? They were skewed a little bit by the fact that he didn't have that good of a early season, but later on he picked it up a little bit. So, I mean, I wouldn't be mad at seeing him come back, dog.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be mad with Doug Martin a full season under his belt. That being said, I wouldn't be mad if Marshawn came back either, dog.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
because Marshawn gets it done, dog. He still got it.
Yeah,
he still got it. People want to doubt him. They want to say, "Oh, he's old, blah blah blah, this and that." But if that cat decides that he wants to play, dude, there's nobody else you want on your team.
Once again, it's on.
Yeah, you got to bring him back. So I think it's going to be dependent on that, and all of that you already know. It all depends on whether or not we leave Oakland.
Yeah,
and that's still debatable.
I said the Raiders go one more year with the vet running back, whether they bring back Marshawn, run with the topo con fuerza, or bring in a guy like Ingram, or even like I said, wild card there, Adrian Peterson. Like I said, not my choice, not your choice.
No.
But there's like little.
But at the same time, the motherfucker did his damn thing this season.
He did.
Dog.
Yeah,
he came back with a vengeance, dog. Last season, it was like, that's it. Like, that's the end of Adrian Peterson. He can't find his, he can't find his place anymore. He can't get it done like he used to. And then the Redskins signed him. And I'll tell you right now, like, we did our fantasy football draft early on, the beginning of the season, and my cousin drafted him, and I was like, "What are you doing, dog? Why'd you draft that guy, dog? He's an old motherfucker, dog. Why'd you draft him so early?" And then all of a sudden, he had it right, man.
Did his thing.
He started doing his thing. So,
yeah.
I mean, you never know. I think he did show he still has a little bit left. How much he has left, you wouldn't commit a whole lot of time or money to that guy. You got to be trying to get him on a discount for sure. If you do bring him in, I wouldn't be mad at it, trying to see what he has left and if it doesn't work out, then you let him go for cheap. You know what I mean? You just drop him or whatnot. But at the same time, if you got Lynch, you're going to run with Lynch, dog.
Yeah.
You go with Lynch. If Lynch wants to play, let him play.
Con ganas, way.
That's right. But Ingram, Ingram's not a bad
Nah,
he's not a bad.
It's not a bad consolation.
Not a
at
bad
all.
consolation, but he's going to cost us.
Yeah,
He's going to cost us more than either of those two guys. I really believe that.
We're going to overpay for Ingram. We're going to overpay for him, but it's a 1 year, maybe a 2 year rental. And buy one more year, get some youth in the draft, and come up that way. I don't see it this year, and I don't see this team with the needs that are on the roster going high on running back.
Right.
If you draft a guy, I'm not saying we're not going to, but it's going to come late, 5th round or later,
Right.
and that's not going to be your starting running back this year. Or again, Hall of Fame preseason running back Chris Warren III. A lot of you guys said 2019 Chris Warren, so I'm just waiting to see. I'm just going to wait and see.
Hey, I mean, the kid showed he could run the ball, man. I think the biggest thing that your boy Chucky had to say about him when everybody was giving him the Hall of Fame jacket already was he chuckled a little bit, and then he said, there's some other things he needs to get better at.
Yeah.
And I think that has a lot to do with picking up coverage, right? Pass blocking specifically.
Mm-hmm.
And if he's really in the books, then who knows? Who knows, man? Who knows? I'm not putting it out of possibility, the realm of possibility, right?
Yeah.
He's a big boy. He's young. And if he really wants it, who knows? Maybe he comes out next season. Maybe he's the world beater that everybody else has him pegged as.
Yeah.
I liked him in the preseason too. I wasn't giving him a gold jacket already, but who knows?
Yeah.
It's possible though.
Jen just chimed in right now. Jan, what's up, Jan? I'm glad to see you on the chat right here.
He said, "Hell no,
Not a Raider."
No.
Yeah, and I'm with that, Jen. I'm with that. I'm just trying to think how is this organization thinking? Not how we think as Raider fans, but how does this organization think? I could see John going after a vet like AP. I'm just throwing it out there. Again, it was a hot take. I tagged it myself. Hot take.
Yeah.
It's not something I agree with, but I wouldn't be shocked out of that list that we gave you at the top of the show. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, Ingram's on our list. He's on a lot of people's lists right now. I also think Ingram, we're going to overpay. He's going to underperform. I just think it just smells that it's ripe for that. Right.
I don't know that he'll underperform, but we're going to overpay for sure.
Definitely going to overpay.
I think that the dude's got juice. He's still got juice. I mean, the season before this season, he was going tandem with Kamara, and he had a great season. They both had great seasons,
great year,
right?
yeah.
And then this season, he was hampered by the suspension. So we'll see what happens, dog. We'll see what happens.
But don't underestimate the importance of running back in this system. I know a lot's been said during the Reggie year about how we undervalue the running back position, and that was a trend. It's starting to swing back the other way in the NFL, like it does, and we called that too. We said at the beginning of this year that we're going to start to see the reemergence of the running back in the NFL. And how did the Patriots beat the Chiefs? They ran the damn ball.
That's what you do, man.
And I called that too. I said they were going to run all over them.
You got to run that shit up their ass.
You got especially
all up them.
Especially in December.
That's right.
All up in that ass.
All up in that ass.
So, I think that's what it is right now. The running back is king in John Gruden's system. So look for a little something to happen there. I don't know. There's, again, slim pickings. Did we roll the dice? I think you're right, Che. I think a lot of it hinges on Marshawn Lynch and where this team plays next year. So a lot of irons in the fire right now. A lot of different things going on. What else do we got? Is it time for shout-outs or...
Let's do the shout-outs, dog.
All right, man. Let's do some shout-outs. We got a shorter list this week. Shout out to Crappy Rumsniff. Crappy Rumsniff. That's actually backwards for Finsbury Park out there in the UK. Now, I learned a little bit. I had to look that up after, what was it, Hooker with the Penis last week? Someone said you need to read all the names after I said that. I don't know how we got there. That's on me, guys. That's not on Che. I was really out there. By the way, still not following Hooker with the Penis. But
change your name, dog.
If you are, hey, I'm not going to judge you if you want to follow Hooker with the Penis. But shout out to Finsbury Park out there in the UK. Shout out to Rico. Shout out Sean Riley, Willie. Shout out to The Line, Brad Weiss, Darren Kratos, Raiders 5337. Shout out to One Nation Streetwear. Fanwear, Kimberly Raider fan for life. Shout out to Raider 17, Real Deal Nico, Mark Lubinsky, Bishop 916 out in the Sacramento area, and shout out to Ryan McKenna. You guys, thanks for the follows. Appreciate all the support. We're out here.
Yeah, that's
doing
right.
the damn.
That's right. You know what? I brought my phone and I was ready to do the IG shout outs. I'm having issues with my charger, dog. I don't know what the hell's going on with it.
Yeah.
It's not charging the phone.
Well,
right
it's
now.
a charger and it's December.
Yeah,
I mean, it's already January.
Oh, shit.
It's January.
It's not getting the job done. That's for damn sure.
It was working in November, right?
It was working.
Yeah.
It was doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, it ain't working no more.
Putting up all kinds of stats and shit.
I got an extra charger for you downstairs in case you ever need it, brother.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
But yeah, man. So it was a pretty good show this week, brother.
Yeah, man.
Pretty good show.
It's always a great show, man.
Shout out to Sean.
Always have a good time, dog.
Yeah. Shout out to Kane. Visions of sugar plums dancing in your head right now. Now, hopefully you get the rest. I know we went a little late this week, Kane, and it's a week. It's a holiday, so everything's. Well, somebody said on Twitter that sleep be hitting you different when you get the next day off.
It's true.
And now when we got to work tomorrow.
I know that sucks, though.
Getting off the air and trying to wind down is always a challenge for me.
That's a big challenge, dog. Like, you want to just keep going. You're amped up after this.
I'm ready to roll.
Ready for number 2, man. Put another podcast on.
Which is why
That's exactly
the
right.
Crow's Nest is coming.
That's right.
We're going to be really wired. So once we start, probably around March with the Crow's Nest podcast, look for the live stream time of the Pillaging podcast to start a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
We may try to start 7 or 6, depending on what our schedule allows us to do. Sean, you can come back on. Sean's asking, can he come back on? He could come back on, just not right now. Got to let it breathe. You did well, man. You got 8 right. You're in the lead. Kane is a monster. But we will be starting a little bit earlier because we got to do 2 shows in one night.
Yeah.
Let's talk about how this idea started. First of all, last offseason, we got into a lot of off-topic discussion.
Yeah.
Which seemed to be pretty popular.
It was. And continues to be.
Continues to be. For some.
Not everybody. Not everybody buys into it.
No.
But there's a lot of you out there that appreciate the off-topic stuff.
And when we get off the air here and we do the editing,
Yeah.
and then we have some chill time.
We do.
And that's when the real conversation starts.
Yeah.
And we were sitting there, we're thinking, we should be recording this too.
Yeah. So there's some funny shit that goes down.
Very funny shit.
There's some funny shit that goes down.
Last night, about 3:30 in the morning, we were rolling.
Yeah, we were ripping, man. We were ripping, but we were on one, man. We were just 3:30 in the morning, dog.
We're talking about that.
We're out of our damn minds.
Talk about that fire festival. those FEMA tents, bro.
We're talking about doing the next Pillaging podcast.
Yeah, we'll be at the fire festival.
The Crow's Nest is gonna perform. It's gonna be out live at the fire festival next season. Dog.
2019 Fire Fest. Kenny and Shay coming at you hot.
Yeah, we're gonna be by ourselves.
Broadcasting live from a FEMA tent.
Look for the white tent, that dome tent. You know,
Eating them.
it's gonna be good.
Eating them cheese sandwiches out there, bro. Blink 182 holler, bro.
You want to redeem yourselves, though.
By the way, subscriptions to the Crow's Nest podcast starting at $40,000. We're gonna have Prince join us on that show. Morris Day and the Time. It's gonna be lit. I'm gonna overpromise and undersell. Yeah. But shout out to everybody in the YouTube chat tonight. Chevy Raider, Bobby Wasabi,
Yeah.
the Good Doc, Sean Grogan, 808 Raider in Paradise. That's Sean. Of course, the Big Gent, Mojo Raider, original Pillager right there. Juice, original Pillager right there. Everybody else that was in the chat tonight, we appreciate you guys. Raider Vegan, Sean Garcia, all the y'all. Pete up in that chat. Everybody doing it well, licking your lips like LL.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's it for this week's show. Tune in every week wherever podcasts are found. Call in and leave a message to be played on air at 408-909-PJFF. Download the official Pillaging app available for iOS and Android. Big shout out to DC4L Custom Tees. You already know where to get our gear.
That's right.
Please donate to the show. Find the donation link in all of our social media profiles. And be sure to listen to our sister podcast, Ladies of Darkness. And as always, keep the wind in your sails and the rub in your mug. And pillage on, Raider Nation. This has been a product of the Crow's Nest Podcast Network.
That's right.
I'm Kenny Stapler, joined as always
By your boy Chet.
and we out here.
Peace.
Go Raiders.
Just when they like a freight train coming, you're blowing the town.